What's up, guys? My name is Mario.
My name's Jesus.
My name's Pau.
I'm Raul.
Welcome back to the Vive con Huevos podcast. We are on our junior sale year episode.
I was like, year.
55.
Nadie cumplió años hoy.
55. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
I feel like it.
We're good.
I feel like when I'm right here, I'm like, I
You're
feel
too
super-
far away?
Yeah.
Move it up. Move the mic up.
Luego el Jesus me
bro.
regaña.
No.
What do you mean?
Hello. No, I'm just.
Like the
Yeah.
minus.
Okay.
There
Now I feel better.
There you go.
you go.
Just gotta put a
Got
little
it?
bit of
Little
effort into it. Yeah.
There's a lot going on with Mario today.
There is. The camera feels weird. I don't know.
It's a new lights.
It's okay.
No, because we used these last time. It was the same setup.
Dang, we weren't here. We weren't invited. You.
No, yeah, the last episode. No, it was just a.
Oh, well, the only new addition to the room is that light.
Yeah.
Shout out to our neighbor, Hobby.
He actually.
He's been hooking us up, man.
Yeah, he has.
We kidnapped his camera, and then he let us have that light.
We should have him do all our socials and editing too.
He
Since
does.
he's such
I think
in a
he does
given
do
mood.
video.
He just had a baby. I don't
Yeah.
think that's what he wants to be doing.
He's a
AI heavy.
There's a reason
Yeah,
he's not
hobby.
using his camera.
yeah. But yeah, no, shout out to him.
Yes.
Shout out.
Heavy.
Let us know if you want a job. I guess
For real.
Jesus wants to give his job away.
So I want to get this out the way. The Coachella lineup. I wanted to get out the way. Yeah, well, I'm actually surprised Raul has an opinion.
No, I feel like he always has an opinion about the Coachella lineup.
I have an opinion about everything. It's
If it were
cheeks.
up to him, he'd be going though.
Would you still be down to go?
Yeah.
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 I feel like every year he says that.
I'd
every
still
year
go.
close to Coachella, he's like, "Yeah, I'd go."
I'd still go.
Did you like it the first time? That was your first and ever. That was
First
your
and only
right?
time. No, I liked it, but the weekend that I went, did you go, GB?
Yep.
That was
It was 115 degrees.
that was
all
your
3
guys'
days.
first weekend ever, right? Like first
Yes.
ever time.
It was like a lot of
115
difference,
degrees all 3 days.
That's fucking
You'd
wild.
get out of the car, your skin starts stinging. Then you go and what are you gonna buy? You're gonna buy $3 water or no, $8 water.
No, they're actually
or
pretty cheap.
$5 Monster. Oh, I was drinking Monsters. My heart was racing, and then I get to listen
Well,
to.
that's why you
Lord.
hated it, bro.
I know.
Fucking-
Todo acelerado, todo
Yeah,
Coachella.
for real. It was like no breakfast, or we'd get breakfast at McDonald's, then eat a slice of watermelon,
Yeah,
drink like 12 Red Bulls,
you guys did it wrong.
Yeah.
and then eat beef jerky after it from the gas station.
With chocolate milk.
With
That was the
chocolate
best.
Jesus
And
and his chocolate.
Jesus said it was the best. Raul was like, it fucking sucked. Two different kinds of people here.
Yeah, you guys definitely.
I don't
did
know.
it
That's
wrong.
definitely not the way I experienced
Yeah.
Coachella, but
No.
Nah, and then ever since then,
no
it's
wonder
been
Sarai
like
hated it.
mid 80s, low 80s.
Yeah, the last year we
gusto.
went, I think it was like, it got like high 90s.
Yeah, like high
right?
90s.
Like high 90s during the day, but then at night it was freezing cold. Like
But
to the point where we had those like emergency blankets, like the
Yeah.
foil blankets, because it was that cold.
I didn't feel like it was like hot. Like it was 90s, but it didn't feel.
It's because once you're in the atmosphere, I feel like it goes away. Because
Yeah.
right away, once we got to the stage, and everybody, you're listening to music even if you don't like it. but
Yeah.
you're just in the.
The one
Ambiente.
set I do remember not last year, the year before that was like really hot, uncomfortably hot was who was the banda that was
Banda
there?
MS.
Banda MS.
Yeah.
I just remember the whole time that we were waiting for them, I was like, I can't do this. Like I need to go somewhere else. But
'Cause
we ended
like,
up staying.
We camped for that one, right?
Well,
it was,
no, there was nobody else. They were one of the first bands we wanted to see.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we had gone to like the vodka, the Absolute tent before that, no? And then when we walked over, I think we saw someone and then waited for Banda MS there. And I think that's why it took us.
Yeah, because
that's why it got so hot.
That was the Carol G day, right?
You pressed play on that thing, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Jesus
record.
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Jesus presses play on that one.
Okay. That was the Carol G.
Sounds like it. Because it sounds like if we went out, it was after the vodka tent, then that's when me and Martes and Denali like walked somewhere else.
That's true.
Because we didn't
Yeah.
see that. We were inside the
'Cause you
in the
guys didn't
tents.
wanna
We were inside the
watch Banda
tents
MS,
in
you're
the AC.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember it being really hot.
Hella
But yeah, I don't think it's gotten as hot as that
Yeah,
year that you
it was
went.
crazy.
That set was hot because we have a video where we were dancing. I think Melly took it, and I'm like red. Like super
Yeah.
super fucking red.
All right, but back to the lineup.
Oh
though.
yeah, sorry.
All right, Raul, who's not going, thinks it's trash. Jesus, what do you think?
I think it's all right.
He thinks it's all
I
right.
mean, if
Okay.
it's an opportunity for people to go and discover new music, if anything.
Yeah.
But I did see a lot of familiar ones. I think it's better when it's not too mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a little bit of everything with,
Little indie.
with the people with artists that people don't really know. And I don't know, just brings an experience and it opens up your music library.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I was looking at the lineup, and truly, there's a lot of names on there that I know that I think a lot of people know, but you don't realize that they sing those songs. And that happened to me a few times because every year what I do is I always go name by name and I Spotify them and I listen to their most popular song.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a few where I was like, oh wait, I actually know this, or like I know a lot of them, like a lot more than I thought I did. Because I'm definitely the kind of person that like puts a playlist on and just let it play, and I never really know who's singing. Like I don't search the specific person or the specific song unless it's like a song that I really want to listen to. So I did kind of agree with that though, where I was like, what I was telling Mario is that I'm kind of excited that it's a little more low key because it'll give us a chance to actually enjoy the festival.
Yep.
Versus like rushing back and forth and trying to see everybody.
Yep.
And as I say that, I remember that like we made a list and we're probably still gonna be rushed.
Yeah.
I didn't like the headliners though. There's not one headliner that I actually want to
Lana
see.
Del Rey.
I don't care for her. I really
Yes.
don't.
I like her music.
Tyler, the Creator, has one song with Caliuchis that I would want to see, and that's about it. And then I just recently went to the Doja Cat concert in LA through work, and we had one of the boxes. What are they called?
A suite.
The suites, yeah. It's like not a box. We had a suite, and if I would have been in that concert, like in the actual concert, I would have hated it. She had like a very dark concert. It was like dark and like almost cultish, and like she really and also the album covers a spider. So that also just like it's not my thing, right? And so people were dressed as like spiders and shit, and I was like, this is fucking weird. But she definitely had like a very dark cultish vibe going, but she only sang her new album. There's older songs that I like from her, but I feel like she's gonna kind of do the same thing at Coachella since it's like the promo to her new album. The only one I want to see is the bitch I said what I said. That's like the one song I would.
That's the only one I know.
I already saw it, but I would like see it again. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. But I did like all of the undercards.
Yeah.
Like J Balvin.
Yeah, Peso Pluma. I'm really excited about Peso Pluma and Karim Leon. Karim Leon specifically because he's gonna be here in concert and we're not gonna be here, and I was a little sad that I wasn't gonna get to see him.
I think he's definitely bringing out a Grupo Frontera.
Yeah.
I feel like either him or Peso Pluma have to.
I feel
bring
like
them out.
Peso Pluma is gonna bring out Grupo Frontera.
They have a song together.
Well, they have Tulum together. You know which one it is.
Yeah, I've heard it.
He looked at
I've
me
heard
like,
it. I've heard it. Grupo Frontera has music with everyone.
yeah, and they do, but I don't know why I feel like Peso Pluma would bring out Grupo Frontera over Karim Leon. Like Karim Leon, I think you said it, might bring out like Maluma.
Ooh, Maluma baby.
Yeah, because they have
To
the.
sing the Según Quién. Who else could he bring out? I mean, he also has a lot of songs with people.
Grupo Firme.
This is Tulum.
Grupo Firme, he does have a song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What'd you think, babe?
I'm definitely in the same boat as you. I feel like they really dropped the ball with the headliners. The undercards definitely they hit it on spot. Like I have list of DJs for days.
Yeah.
Friday through Sunday.
Now, right now that you mentioned DJs, though, I was a little thrown off. So this morning I sent Mario the post that Dom Dalla posted. Said like see you Friday and Saturday, but he's like not on the lineup both days. So I was like, that's fucking weird. And so I asked him, I was like, who does he remix with that he's gonna like do a B2B? And turns out that he's part of a group.
It's a B2B, I guess. Or I don't know if it's a B2B, but it's I guess you
Right?
can say it's a group. Yeah.
It's a part of a group. It's him and another DJ, John Summit. It's him and John Summit on Friday, and then it's Dom Dalla on Saturday, and then John Summit on Sunday. So I was like, what the fuck, Coachella? Like,
Yeah,
are you having troubles locking in people?
So it's Everything Always, which is both of them together Friday. Then
And then them two separate.
Yeah, one Saturday and one Sunday. Yeah.
So there was a lot of speculation that Coachella was having a hard time locking in artists, and that's why they were taking so long to release the lineup, because they took a little long this year.
Okay.
And I told Mario, I was like, they're probably having a hard time locking in the headliners, because I had read some articles, and then we were watching Coachella Angels video, and the fact that did we talk about Shakira last week? We did, huh?
No,
they
we
passed
didn't.
up on Shakira?
Oh, I think we talked about it.
Toxica.
Oh.
I think we talked about it, and I sent you a video, but we didn't talk.
I
about
thought we
it on
talked
the
about it
pod.
on the podcast.
Yeah.
So apparently Coachella passed up Shakira.
Cause she's a toxica.
I don't know. I was fucking pissed.
I would have been. I would
have
have much rather see her than like Doja Cat or.
Yeah.
That would have been dope.
I think she would have done
Yeah.
a really good performance. But anyways, so yeah, I think they really struggled this year with locking in artists and like bigger artists, I guess. Because I don't know. I think they did. Anyways.
Yeah, no. So I really feel like they dropped the ball with the headliners. The other wild cards, I feel like they did a really good job. I called Clooney for sure, and I had been wanting to see him. Kind of happy to see Dom Dalla, only because I really wanted to see him last year at the Red Rocks when he was at Colorado.
That was Duke Dumont.
No, but he was at Red Rocks too. Oh, was that Duke Dumont?
That was Duke Dumont. You're
Wow,
confusing
man.
your DJs.
Get your facts straight, man.
Wow.
I know,
He's not even a
unless you
fan.
saw that Dom Dollar was gonna be there too and didn't.
Yeah,
tell me.
he was.
Oh, okay,
he
yeah,
was
because
there.
like the one that we talked about was Duke Dumont, because I was really
I
excited
thought Duke
about
Dumont was the one in San Francisco.
Look it up. He's a liar.
it. Al revés.
Oh, lo
So
tengo al
it-
revés.
yeah, Duke
Okay.
Dumont was Red Rocks.
Because there was another
Dom Dollar was
festival in San Francisco, but it was like in a random
Yeah,
spot.
because remember it was San Pisco. Where's
Yeah,
your Pisco?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like they did a really good job, especially with the DJs. Like I'm like super excited. So it's like Gorgon City, Clooney, Steve Angelo, which is
I'm really excited about him. Swedish House
Swedish
Mafia.
South Mafia. Yeah. I'm actually really excited to see Young Miko.
Dude, if
Justice.
she brings out Bad Bunny,
I see that. I can see that. I feel like she's gonna bring in other artists.
yeah.
I
I just said because of
I
that
don't
one
know.
song, but maybe I don't think Bad Bunny would come.
I'm excited for Peso Pluma. Bizarre Rap, I'm actually really excited
Yeah.
for because they remix.
Maybe he'll bring out Shakira.
Okay,
Maybe.
so I know.
Hey, that's actually
yeah. So I know Bizarre Rap remixes songs with a lot of different people. I'm kind of hoping he brings Snow to Product. I know you know the song, but
Sing it.
I don't know the lyrics.
Oh.
But I'm really. She's the artist that I've been wanting to see. Like she's blown up over there. Actually, I think since they came out with that song with Bizarre Rap. Then Saturday, we saw a few. I feel like Saturday is definitely like a Heineken 10.
Yeah, that's a
Absolute
slower
10
day.
Yeah, but that's Dom Dalla, Santa Fe Clan.
I thought that
Sublime,
one was funny. I didn't
Santa
expect
Fe
Santa
Clan?
Fe Clan
Yeah.
to be on there.
Purple Disco Machine. They remind me of
That
Yeah.
was exciting. I know they remind me of him too. But I remember their set at Cross. At, what was it? I always forget. I say
Moves.
fingers crossed. Day moves.
Day Moves, yeah.
Was fucking cool.
Yeah.
It was
And
really
then
good.
Sunday, Sunday is pretty good. They got like Eddie Zuko.
Sorry,
Our
but
bet.
wasn't Purple Disco Machine also there last year?
Oh,
Because we
missed
live
it.
streamed it.
We missed it.
Oh, that was so they were
It was,
there
it
2
was
years
like
ago.
it was like a Friday,
When we
and then
went.
we're like, we forgot something, and then we realized later, oh, we forgot Purple Disco Machine. Something like that happened.
There was like one day where we all tried to see somebody.
That's true. No, that did happen.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, Sunday Eddie Zuko, Art Bet, really excited to see. You saw Bebe Rexha? Then that's a DJ, right?
No.
Oh, what did they sing?
Well, now I forgot what she sings, but she said she was one of the ones where
We were
like I
on our
looked
way
her
to-
up
we were
and I
like
was
on
like,
our way to
oh,
Costco
I
yesterday,
really
and we
want
were
to
like
see
going
her.
through the list and Spotify.
I don't even know how to say her name.
Yeah, me neither. But like,
Bebe Recha.
I'm excited to see DJ Snake.
This one.
Oh, DJ Snake again.
This is her remix. And this one.
No, okay.
Wasn't
She has a
Dylan?
lot of them, but
Did I see Dylan Francis on there again?
No.
No, I thought I saw him.
DJ Snake.
It's just
Yeah,
DJ Snake. Okay.
yeah.
But that was another one. I think that's what triggered my like, what the fuck, Coachella? Because I don't feel like DJ Snake is very relevant at the moment.
I mean, he always pops off when he plays, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure he's
yeah,
gonna put on a great set.
Yeah, that's what I told Pal. I was like, I feel like the set's gonna be good, but we just don't know. Like,
Like, he hasn't come out with anything in a few years.
No,
So
he's
unless
gonna
he's
play his
coming out with
classics.
something in the next couple, like before then.
and then like obviously John Summit. This one I'm kind of excited about is Anima. They have these really crazy visuals,
scary.
but they're kind of scary. I'll pull some up right now on TikTok. I'm super excited because I know they come out like in another group or another different collab. But their entire whole set is just trippy, like music with trippy visuals. So I'm kind of excited. And I'm excited to see how they're going to roll. I know. It's the vitamins. But I'm excited to see like where they're going to put the visuals. Because I feel like Coachella doesn't have like a stage that's...
For that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why, what's his name never did his
Eric Pride's?
Eric Pride's.
Yeah.
Solo, no?
The hologram?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Hologram or whatever, yeah.
Hollow.
Yeah. And then obviously, damn, she's hella snoring, huh?
Yeah, she was snoring earlier too.
And then obviously Karin Leon.
Woo! Excited about that one.
Balvin. I never know how to say her name. Janae Rico? Aiko?
Aiko? I don't know how to say
I never know how to say her name.
If you guys have time, I think she's going to be in the lower ends, like in the mornings or not in the mornings, but like the early sets. Miss Monique was one that I saw at Day Moves, like the second day I went.
Okay.
And she's going to be on there too at Coachella.
Blondish. You missed
Blondish.
Did you write it down?
I did, yeah.
I feel like you missed a few of them.
Blondish, Kolsch, Gorgon City, Clooney, everything always.
I don't think I really care to see Kolsch unless you do.
I mean, unless he like collides with somebody.
It is. It's him. It's Kolsch and someone else. Okay. Well, it's someone else and
Kolsch, like Ballast Point.
Ballast Point.
No, he's a DJ.
Wait, check out these visuals.
Oh, they're so scary. Can you guys see him?
Yeah. That's a waifu.
That's fucking scary.
Yep, that's weird.
If you had to pick, if you could only see 3 of those people, who would you go see?
3?
3 from the list that you listed right now.
From all 3 days?
Yeah.
Just 3
like
people.
just 3. Mm-hmm.
Oh, me la estás poniendo
Coachella's like, oops, never mind. We're canceling 2 of the days. Everybody's going to be in one day. Who do you go and pick?
Karin Leon.
Okay.
Peso Pluma.
Okay.
Oh, this is hard.
I can go see them in concert.
I definitely thought you were going to go for the DJs, but...
Karin Leon only because we're missing him in March. Mm-hmm. Peso Pluma because...
we missed him. We were in Glamis.
Yeah. Fuck. DJs. My heart says Steve Angelo only because the Swedish House Mafia. But I think for like the past 2 years... Yeah, I've been on Clooney's dick.
Yeah, he has been.
So yeah, Clooney, Karin Leon, and Peso Pluma.
All right. Not who I thought you were going to say.
What about you?
Cool. Can I see the list?
Yeah. This reminds me, we got to ask them your fast food.
I know.
One.
That's on my list today. Okay, so I want to say, like, my heart goes J Balvin. But I've already seen him.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, okay, maybe I can like skip him, huh?
Mi gente.
Mm-hmm. I think I go for Steve Angelo. Fuck.
No, he's
Karin Leon and Bizarrap. Bizarrap, whatever the
Really?
fuck. Yeah, because I really like their music.
Okay.
Didn't Bizarrap have a diss song against J Balvin?
Oh, I don't
Was
know.
that them?
No.
Yeah.
Well, he did Calle 13, but now he's Calle 13, now something with an R. But he talks shit about...
but there was a
J
song
Balvin.
with Bizarrap.
Yeah,
no?
yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's Calle 13, but now he's known as something else.
Residente?
Residente. Yeah, and
He just took off Calle 13?
He goes off on him, yeah.
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 That Residente did to J Balvin, it went pretty hard.
Bro, it went hard.
It went, yeah.
Yeah.
I would feel bad if I was J Balvin.
Imagine they played him before J Balvin.
Did he ever rebuttal?
I don't think so. I think he did, but it was like super
but it was just
whack.
a song.
Oh, okay.
It sounded
was
like
just a song, yeah.
It sounded like the SpongeBob song. Pretty
And
much.
he just kind of like, but he shrugs it off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's, I mean, that's 2 multi-millionaires like
Yeah.
going at it. It's
Hell
like,
yeah.
you guys don't need publicity. But I mean, dude, it goes hard.
Yeah,
loved
no,
it.
I do remember when it came out. I was like, ouch.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, Loki cried too.
Yeah, like I think to the point where like Bad Bunny stepped in and was like, "Yo, chill, dude."
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
that like
At
there was
Residente.
messages to Residente like, hey dog.
Oh shit.
And what started the whole? I don't remember. I remember knowing. No, I don't remember. There's no space in my brain for these things.
Well, it was just a diss, like talking about how he's.
But something, I remember something started it. Like something happened, and he like, that's why he threw the diss. I just don't
but that
remember
disc
why.
was hard. Like I would listen to it like at the gym. and
Yeah,
shit.
at the gym, just
Pissed off at J Balvin for no reason. Fucking colores.
Yeah, I don't know. That one hurts me because he did put on a really good show at Coachella the last time we saw him.
Yeah.
And I think this year will be even better. It's gonna kind of be like a Bad Bunny situation where like he put on a really good show the first time, and then the second time.
Did he come out with Karol G?
J Balvin?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I saw him come out with Cardi B the first year.
Yeah, with DJ
And
Snake.
with Beyonce. I didn't see him come out with DJ Snake, no.
Oh, then I'm tripping.
Tripping hard.
I think
Dripping.
Karol G brought out DJ Snake.
Oh,
in
that's
one
what it
last
was.
Year, though, and we
Yeah,
didn't see
it was
no?
some. Yeah, someone brought out somebody, but
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. No. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on too much about Coachella, but I do really feel like they dropped the ball with the headliners.
Yeah.
And especially the last day. Like I get Doja Cat. Like I guess she must be cool or whatever. Like I really don't listen to her.
I mean,
music.
she has a following.
Yeah, she's not my vibe. I just feel like if you're going to a festival, your closer needs to be somebody that's gonna leave you.
and she's the last closer, right?
She's the last.
That's
person,
the
yeah.
memory.
That's a 2-hour set, bro.
2 hours.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. So I mean that set.
Her
needs to-
concert wasn't even 2 hours. Her
Really?
concert was an exact hour.
Damn.
Like it wasn't even that long.
So I'm hoping she brings out other people. Hopefully she like steers me wrong. I'm not super excited to see her close. I mean, hopefully they have like a surprise DJ that
Catch
closes.
me at the Doolab.
Yeah, but I'm not super excited to see her. I really feel like in order for you to close the festival, it has to leave you with that like wow factor that like I want to come back. Like your serotonin.
Like the way Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah, like your serotonin is like through the fucking roof, and like that one moment where they just like lights go, and everything closes and shuts down, and you're like, te quedas así como que no mames, I want
Honestly,
more, like a crackhead.
Up until that year, I never saw any of the headliners.
Really?
Because there was never anybody I really cared for. I would always see them like in passing. Like when Eminem headlined, I saw a little bit of it, and then I kind of like walked past it. I don't even remember the headliners. That's why like I remember Eminem, but only because they had mom spaghetti and I tried it and it was disgusting. And and then Beyonce, I saw some of her set only because I figured she was gonna bring out J Balvin, and it was all right. I didn't think it was like the greatest thing. But she wasn't day 3. I think she was day 2. And then, but Swedish House Mafia. Swedish House Mafia definitely left.
The Weeknd.
Yeah. Like, and I don't really like The Weeknd, and I really liked their like his part and their part. So
Calvin
we'll see.
Harris did one. I saw that one.
Well, he was returning to the desert, right?
Oh yeah. I did.
No, he did one like
I didn't
maybe I don't know if it was my first year because there was
Maybe.
fireworks and everything.
Oh, we forgot about the returning to the desert. The
No
no
Doubt.
doubt. Yeah.
I do want to see them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like on a Saturday.
Yeah. I also want to see Sublime.
Yeah.
Oh, Sublime.
You know what? Shout out to a Coachella Angel. He said something today, and it didn't resonate until like he said it. We're gonna see Sublime on 420.
Damn, you know everybody's gonna be high as fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. That's sick.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Do you know who Sublime is?
I
You
have
do.
no clue.
You
Well,
do,
yeah,
yeah.
I've probably heard them. Don't like that's not on my playlist.
No, it's not. It's not on my playlist either. But like,
Like
It's
they're
like
the
a-
kind of band that like you go out and,
and
you know you hear their
yeah.
songs.
Like right now, you guys naming all these DJs. I need you guys to make me a playlist so I can be like, oh,
I got you. I'm
nice.
actually gonna make one.
This is. I know you know this song. Let me fast forward.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, let it start. Yeah.
This is the only reason I want to see them because I want to see that one song.
After that song ends, Pau's like,
Yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Drips with the weed
and trash.
and
Yeah.
back to drugs.
Back to the Heineken tent.
Back to the Molly.
Did you guys get VIP?
No.
No,
Fuck no.
I still have a cough, man. Sorry. There's
Pero
like-
como que sí te ayudó.
I know. Shout out Marissa.
So right before this, right before we started recording, Mario went live for those of you that weren't on
Missed
the
the
live.
live.
And he asked who has like cough remedies, and one of our friends goes, eat garlic with honey. but failed to
raw
mention
garlic.
that it was supposed to be like minced garlic, and we just gave him like a
clove.
big ass clove of garlic.
You had the video, right?
Yeah,
Here, send
we
it to
could-
Jesus.
And I mean, it did kind of help you. You hadn't coughed for a while,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to give you another garlic. That's gonna fuck you up.
After, like,
probably gonna
I
burn
felt
your
it, like,
stomach.
sit on my stomach, and it was just, like...
Did you at least chew it? Like,
I chewed it, like,
Like
3 or 4
three
times.
times,
so
and
you
then
like
he's just like,
swallowed
yeah.
it? Oh, I know.
It's because as soon as I bit it, like, I just felt the heat go... Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, I still feel it, like, in
Well,
my
it's
mouth.
probably the heat that you need, no, for your throat.
Maybe, I don't know.
Or maybe you're supposed to drink it like in a tea or something.
I would
didn't even
get
think about that.
camel tea with honey.
Camel tea?
Yeah, with honey.
Chamomile.
Camel.
Chamomile.
It's the same thing. Camel. Look
Té
it
de
up.
manzanilla.
Camel
Is it té de manzanilla?
Yeah,
Yeah.
chamomile tea is té de manzanilla.
Oh, I didn't know that shit.
I didn't know.
with a bunch of honey. It's good.
But chamomile is supposed to be, like, relaxing, no? Like,
It's
supposed
an
to, like...
herbal tea, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the whole point is you're not supposed to get caffeine in your system,
At night, yeah.
Lame.
or
I've
just
been
in
giving
general.
you chamomile tea when I give you your teas for your cough.
Yeah. I just didn't know it was
Manzanilla.
Manzanilla? Yeah.
It's tripping you.
Yeah, I'm just like fucking mind blown right
The
now.
whole time it's been the same thing.
Mario buys chamomile tea and té de manzanilla on the same trip.
Well, like I just bought a
¿Cómo
what is
se
it called?
dice? Chamomile.
No, what's the one I got for the liver?
Chupa panza.
Oh, it's
I did see that though. We were at
Pomegranate?
in
Northgate.
Spanish. I mean, in English, it's milk thistle,
Milk thistle.
but in Spanish,
Algo
it's some
conde.
weird ass name. I guess they're weird in both
Leche
languages.
Yeah, but no. So we went to Northgate, and I was like, I've been going crazy trying to find it.
The chupa panza?
No.
Oh.
The milk thistle, the tea.
Okay.
Because fatty livers run in my family, and it's supposed to. It's kind of
Because
like
no one runs in your family.
no one runs in my family, dog. But it's supposed to be like a liver cleanse.
Okay.
And it was like I found one tea that has milk thistle in it, but it was right next to the chupa panzas, and I was like, should I get this or the chupa panza?
In Spanish, it's cardo mariano.
Cardo Mariano, there we go.
Dang.
Yeah, when the nutrióloga told us, she was like, "Oh, un té de cardo mariano." I was like, "Oh, okay, like cardamom." Or whatever.
Cardamom.
It's That's seriously what came to my mind. And then she was like, tiene un nombre muy raro en
She's
inglés.
like, ¿qué dijiste, mija? Otra vez para la cámara.
No, she was like, tiene un nombre muy raro. And then she looked it up, and I was like, the fuck? Like, I've never heard of milk thistle. But
And she
apparently
laughed
it's
too.
really
She was
good
like,
for
yeah,
me.
yo sé que está bien raro.
Yeah.
Y'all wild.
I feel like he had a joke, but
I
I
know.
didn't want to say it.
Did you say that to her?
No, I just said, like, oh, okay. And in my mind,
Like,
I
in your
thought
mind-
cardamom.
oh,
and then
okay.
she
See, that's what
said,
I
like,
thought.
tiene un nombre raro en inglés. And then I said, like, es
Mil
como
tisil.
cardamom. Oh, I don't even know how to say it in English. But she was like, no. And then that's when she looked it up.
Oh, it's because I thought you said it to her.
And then she was like, no, dumbass. No. No.
Can you repeat what you just said,
Anyways.
please, for the
Quick
camera?
pause.
Jesus, pause.
You wanna do? Really wanna see?
They should have brought back Akon since he has his tour. That would have been awesome.
Who?
Akon? He's on tour. Might as well put him on Coachella.
That,
That would have been a good headliner, I
On the
think.
floor, smack that.
I mean, what did my mom say? She was like, I'd rather see T-Pain.
Yeah.
But who was she compare? I don't know. I think
Carlas for the
I don't
people.
know. I don't know who she was comparing it to, but I was like, okay. And we're back. Kind of. Mario's still.
Sorry, I'm getting myself situated.
He's,
Oh, I need to find
he's
that
had
meme.
issues all day today.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Feels off. Where's
Today,
that
Wednesday.
meme?
January what?
Should have taken a screenshot.
17th.
Do you have beef with
Mercury's
January
in
17th?
Retrograde or something.
No, it's not. Is it?
Mercury's in Gatorade.
Damn, I drink a lot of Gatorade.
You're going to have a lot of mercury.
Explains a lot.
I'm gonna send this screenshot to Jesus before I
Look
forget.
out of this
What
planet,
screenshot?
bro.
Of the kid I want to talk about.
Oh.
So the people can say. So it says, Good Samaritan rewarded with $500 and a gift card for returning $135,000 in cash.
The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
I heard about that.
Wait, didn't he also get a job or something?
Okay, I should have pulled up. I think so. The kid was like
Studying for
Studying
like some
criminal
kind of criminal
justice.
justice. Yeah.
and I think the way the story is, he went to the bank and he saw the cash on the floor.
Like in front of the ATM.
Yeah.
Just cash?
Yeah.
Not even
In a bag.
In
No,
a bag.
it was like a Brinks bag.
I think they
no?
just forgot to refill the cash, the ATM.
Or the security guard left it back, like
Yeah.
it fell or something. I can imagine that.
Damn.
So the kid like turned it in, and then they gave him $500 and a gift card. But because he's studying criminal justice, I think they gave him like an entry position in whatever state he lives in.
Okay.
Fuck
I mean, let's just say he would have taken it. There's so many cameras.
Yeah.
They would
That's
have.
what
That's
Paul
where
said.
my
I didn't
mind
even
went.
think about that.
Eventually, they would have caught up to him. They're gonna find it.
Yeah.
It's not like it's lost forever.
When I found out it was in front of an ATM, I was like, fuck no, you turn that shit in because
Yeah.
the ATM is watching every move. Like, I'm not going to get
Yeah.
caught.
Okay, let's say it wasn't in front of an
Well,
ATM. He
that-
just found it in the parking lot.
The ATM camera only pops on when you put your card in, right?
No, I think it's
It's
recording,
recording
the whole time.
the whole time.
Yeah, well, outside the
And then
ATM.
they
Like
go
if it
to
was
the
in,
the cameras outside.
Yeah.
was it like a freestanding ATM? Do you know?
No, it was on a bank.
That
Oh,
too,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
And it just reminds me of that situation. I think it was in San Diego where that ATM was giving out hundreds instead of 20s.
What?
Did you guys hear about that?
No.
Where did at?
What the fuck?
It was a Bank of American ATM, and then it was giving out hundreds instead of, I don't know if it was 10s or 20s. So they were withdrawing money and just getting 100 bills. So someone had messed up in putting the
Put
bills
the
in.
wrong bills in. Oh,
And then they posted
shit.
it, and a lot of people came in to try to pretty much deplete it, of course. But I think they started looking into it and seeing who took the money to kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
So,
all
like-
you have.
I
to,
mean, if they wouldn't
they
have
put their
posted it,
card-
that one person could have gotten away with it, you know? But
Or like that one time the money fell in the freeway, and people started
oh,
taking it.
I
I
do
did
remember
see
that
that
one.
one.
And just
yeah.
because it was on video, they found him right away.
Yeah. Like I'm telling you, the video gives everything away. What are
but-
you doing, babe? If it's not in front of an ATM, it's at a park on a bench. What are you doing?
taking that
taking
shit.
it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm not
Fuck
taking that
yeah.
shit. Not telling
We're
nobody.
shitty people here.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, honestly. I really don't. I think it's like,
I mean, that's not life changing money, but
you
you
do
something.
realize you have a wedding next year?
I know.
yeah, but
135 goes a long way.
so does good karma.
You can double it at the casino,
Yeah.
all on black,
All on
please.
Or
black.
lose it.
Be like it was either a donation.
It
or
wasn't
now you
mine
have
either.
260.
It wasn't mine to lose anyways. If you lose it all.
I don't know.
I think I would have just paid for the wedding and just doubled down on everything that I wanted. 500 guest list, people guest list.
135K is what he found.
Yeah.
I would have kept 60 and returned the rest.
That's how I found it.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't 135.
Kept some of it, but returned some of it. You
Who
know?
told you it was 135? We didn't say
But
anything.
who are you returning to if you're finding it at a park?
The cops.
Oh, that's true though.
Cops?
Yeah.
No, because then they keep that shit and it goes to the government. That's true. That's true. I didn't think about who we were turning it into. Like, I don't want to give it to I don't want to give it back to the cops. They're not gonna look for the person that lost the money.
You think the cop would take it?
Fuck yeah.
Turns
can
off the
happen too.
Turns off the GoPro real quick.
Yeah.
You're pretty much passing along the liability. So now someone else is responsible for, like, someone else makes the choice now.
Well, you told me you found 10K.
What are you doing, Jesus?
I'll take it. Yeah. Then I go to casino.
I'm surrounded by bad influences here. I always try to do the good thing, and then you guys sway me into the bad influence.
We gotta make sure. You gotta make sure you don't deposit all at once,
Oh yeah, I
Or
don't
you
think
go
I would
straight-
deposit.
I don't think I would
would
deposit
keep it
it,
cash.
yeah.
or you
I'm
go
just-
straight to
yeah.
jail.
I'm just
Straight to jail.
wasting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's mine to waste.
Yeah.
It's not my money. It's just
Like, I'm
wasting
not
money.
investing it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just using it.
Just buying everything cash.
Just gift cards,
Yeah.
Visa
Oh.
gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
Yeah.
even then you have to report if you do it up to a certain amount.
Can you make a cashier's check, or would that be too weird?
If you put in 3,000 cash or more, they ask for your ID and information.
Yeah. And then if you do it too many times, they're gonna start flagging you.
And then if over 10,000, it gets reported to the IRS.
No, it's just
Or not the
pay
IRS,
for everything
brother.
cash.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
pay for
paying
everything
cash.
cash.
You guys want to go to an expensive dinner?
Let's go. You found 135K.
135K.
Yeah, I'll fill up everybody's gas tank today.
Yeah, you see, you gotta use some of the money to do something good.
Well, okay, does it take away the bad karma if I'm doing good stuff with the money?
No.
That is your karma, man.
Well, I mean, like, does it
For-
take?
A gift was presented to you. That's your karma. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
You've been a good human up
Yeah.
till now.
Lump sum.
135.
That's a good way of thinking about it. Like,
You get a lump sum
Done
payment.
good all the way up to. She's got anxiety. Look at
No, it was actually something itchy. No, I don't know. Yeah, that's true. I guess that is a good way of putting it. But then it's a test. It's a test from the universe.
Yeah,
from
and
life.
then
It's testing
I
you.
will donate some to my nieces.
That's not a good karma. No,
And
you have to
then-
do something good for the world with
You'll
the money.
slip an extra $1 during the Sunday services.
$2. You get $2 this Sunday.
I actually give money this time instead of just.
Instead of asking your dad.
Instead of just passing the basket or looking at it like,
Yeah.
nah.
Every time we go to mass, it always ends up being with his family, and it's funny because when they start to do that, his dad like pulls out his dollars and just passes them down, and like it makes it to us. So I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I didn't have a dollar, so.
Or I just look at the basket like, ooh, free money.
Like there was I think was it a meme or a TikTok the other day that said like cuando vas a misa para pedir más dinero para estabilidad en las finanzas y volteas y te están dando un chingo de dinero, like a basket full of money. I remember what it said, but I thought it was funny. And then in the TikTok the guy's like, what? Like this is what I asked for. But yeah, I guess that's true. If I find it in the park, I'm not turning it in because they're not gonna do anything.
Because finders
with the money.
keepers.
Yeah. Losers weepers. And definitely have to do something good in the world. I'd start the dog rescue with it.
Okay.
That's what I would do with it. And pay the wedding.
You probably got to be careful too. There was a movie I saw about this. I forgot which one it was. I don't know if it was Hell Over Water or something like that, but like it was like some cartel lost their money. And then it turns out that briefcase had a tracking device and things like that.
Isn't it No Country for Old Men?
Oh, maybe it was that one. Yeah, and then they found
That is also a
they found the
possibility.
guy that had the money, things like that. So
But it's in the bag, right? So
Yeah.
you just gotta be careful.
you gotta take your own. Make sure you're always carrying around the bag with you.
Yeah,
so
I
you
would
can
be.
put-
I
Check
would
all
be,
the bills. Make
I-
sure they're not tracked.
That's
Yeah.
true. I would be paranoid, like as soon as I grabbed the bag, if it was being tracked
Yeah.
somehow.
You empty it all out in your car.
You throw it in the washing machine, wash it, dry it.
But then I'm in my
Now
house.
you're washing money.
Now you wash money.
But then I'm in my house. Like I would take it to like a laundromat and wash it there.
No, I'm just kidding. You don't wash it. I'm just,
Don't wash it, man.
Why are you gonna wash
not
the money?
serious.
Well, I mean, no, I'm hypothetically speaking
Oh.
to Jesus.
Yeah, that's a risk too. That's something I've always thought about because I've seen too many movies and
Yeah.
or I know there's like little things like that here and there that
Or like when you just see a random suitcase places. So are there by where our friend lives, the one that lives up the hill? There's always like a suitcase and things like at the bottom, like they're always driving out or
Yeah.
getting there. And she said that multiple times, like when she leaves in the morning, she'll see a suitcase, and then when she comes home, like it's gone, or just like random boxes and shit. And I'm like, that's kind of sketch.
it's like a drop off.
Like
Yeah.
if you lived there and you saw that every day, would you like at one
I
point
would
get
be
down?
super curious. Yeah.
You would get down?
Yeah.
Start
Like,
jogging.
Oh, ¿qué hay aquí? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm generally curious about random shit like that.
But I mean, I'm curious about it too, but I wouldn't look. I feel like you're just asking, like waiting for it. Like something's bound to happen to you.
I don't know. I don't know. But honestly, so I was thinking about it. I just remembered right now too. Were you with me that one time at Vaughn's when I found the bank
Bag.
envelope
Yeah.
with money?
Yeah, I was.
You turned it in.
I turned it in, but only because Pat was there.
You were inside of Vaughn's. Somebody's
But-
No,
the
so
cameras are
so
bound to
we
catch
got
you.
to Vaughn's.
Did she see you pick it up?
No, so we got
Should've just
we
stuffed
got
that
to
shit in your
Vaughn's and I
pocket.
grabbed the cart, but I had seen the cart. Pinche mañoso, güey. I had seen the cart from far away, and I noticed that it had the bank envelope.
deposit bag, yeah.
And I saw someone else coming.
Y le corriste.
Sí, güey, caminé más rápido. Caminé más rápido. And I grabbed it, and then I was like, no, I can't do this shit. It's like, I felt bad. And then we were walking in, and I was like, what is that? And I was
It
like,
was in the cart.
it was in the cart.
What is
Yeah.
that? It's like, babe, it's my money.
She's
Stay
like,
out
what
of
is that?
it.
And I was like, I found this cart with money. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? She goes, no, you got to turn it in. Good karma, good karma. You got to turn it in.
Wow, fuck your karma.
And like, I like unzipped it, and I was like, damn, there's hella money in here. And I was like,
Was it Vaughn's or did it
was
have
the-
an actual bank?
it was
in
from an
there?
actual bank.
But
It
from
was-
the one inside the Vaughn's, no? Is
no,
there?
it
Is
was
there
from
no
the
way
Bank
to
of
get there?
America. So it was the Bank of America and then the bonds right there.
No, I don't think so. I don't believe so. It must have been Vaughn's money that goes to Bank of America.
Maybe.
Because I remember, and I clearly remember saying that's someone's job. And then you said, pero por pendejo. And I was like, yeah, but no, like it's happened to everybody. So, but I remember
What happened to you?
if it wouldn't have been Vaughn's, because I'm definitely the kind of person, it's like you're passing it on and the next person can keep it. Like at that point, just keep it. But I'm 99% sure it was a Vaughn's bank bag. But the Bank of America one.
Whatever. The point is,
You guys were gonna spend it at Vaughn's.
Yeah.
So it was
See,
money back
it
to
would
you.
have gone back
No,
anyway.
you don't
It's
fuck with other
recycled.
people's money. No. No, you're not influencing me into this.
What about I bought a dryer once. It was like $500.
What kind of dryer?
It was like a Samsung.
Oh, like a clothes dryer.
yeah,
Okay.
clothes dryer.
Paso pelo.
They delivered it, and then later that day it says, sorry, we couldn't deliver it, would you like us to reschedule? And I just said cancel order. So
You
I
got
got
your money back?
yeah, I got a refund.
I've done that before, like
Yeah,
on Amazon.
I don't feel bad.
Jeff Bezos.
But
got
that could be
enough.
someone's job too, technically.
He didn't take the
Yeah.
picture.
He
It's
didn't
true.
take the
You
picture.
didn't take the picture.
You live and you learn.
They straight up brought it into my house and like put it in the garage. and
Plugged it
everything.
in.
And you
And-
did get the money back?
Yeah, I got my money back.
Damn.
Okay, so technically, like, you could get arrested for doing that.
I
He
didn't.
did not do that.
And there's a movie, I just
Allegedly.
don't remember what movie, that the girl orders things, says she didn't get it, gets her money back. And so her closet is like full with like Louis Vuitton bags and Prada shoes and like all the things. And then she ends up getting caught up and arrested because you're like stealing from the company. Obviously, I don't think it would happen in this case.
I'm guessing it's
But
like
they-
a certain amount.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
emailed me. It's like, hey, sorry, your order is delayed. Would you like to reschedule or cancel? So they asked me. I was like, you know what? Let's just cancel this.
That's true. No documentation from their end.
We'll
Yeah.
see. I mean,
So
yeah,
they
that's
fucked
fine. That happened to me once with Amazon, and I just put cancel and they gave me.
It would have been different if they
but
if they said delivered and I said I didn't receive it,
yeah,
because I've never done that. That's messed up. But
I almost did it with the hard drive that I got you. It's like, fuck, that shit hurt, bro. I think it was like $200, and I was like, oh, that shit hurted.
she hurted.
but I know people do that, especially with DoorDash and Uber. Also,
Oh yeah,
That's why you have to take the picture.
I always take pictures.
yeah. You do have to take the picture.
There was actually a video that went viral that it was a DoorDash or Uber, or someone from Uber Eats that he delivered to an office, and I guess the lady that had ordered the food put that the order was wrong, or no, that
That
didn't
guy
get,
she ordered, it was a doctor's office or something. no?
and
Or
that he
yeah.
didn't get the food,
Yes,
or
she
that
did.
she didn't get the food, and then
And he went back,
Yeah.
right?
and he went
Did you
back,
see it?
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Did
I
you
saw
see
it.
it?
He
No.
went back to confront her. It's like, yo, this is my job. Now they're putting me out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because I think they like canceled his account or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
that. See,
Yeah,
like
that
that,
was
yeah.
wild. That
that's-
sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah. I remember in San Francisco, I used to take a lot of Ubers, and I didn't know that.
No, they
if
didn't
you-
take me.
No, that if you, I think it was either 3-star or 2-star somebody, you would never get them as a driver again. Like I didn't know that. And one day I did get a really bad driver. Like he was just fucking horrible driver, and I was like, the fuck.
Like driving bad or just being.
No, he
weird?
was driving bad. But like really bad. To the point like we almost got into like multiple car accidents. So I was
Damn.
like, the fuck. So I gave him a 1 star, and they like email you, and you have to like fill out all of
Like,
these
why?
things. And I was like, damn. Like I mean, it's pretty like.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty detailed, you know, like you do have to put in all the information. But then they gave me my money back. And so I wonder how many people like are just 1-starring people to be able to like do the review and get their money back. Because I mean, people do it for
For a
like
living.
food deliveries and stuff. Yeah, but I'm saying like people will say like they didn't receive their food or that they
Yeah.
didn't like their food, and then they get their money back. And I don't think Uber does it as easily anymore. But it used to be really easy to just like get your money back for rides or for food. Like if
Yeah,
you would
same
just
thing with
put in, like,
DoorDash.
some-
Yeah, I know sometimes when like they've gotten my order wrong, I tell them like, you know how you do the
Yeah.
and they use like I order a burrito and I say, oh, bring salsas and whatever, and I would put like, oh shit, they didn't bring my salsa, so I put no salsas and I get my money back. I was like, nah, that's not what I meant, dog. It's like
shit.
just they didn't bring my
Yeah,
salsas.
I just want to report it.
It's like next time just get my
Get my
salsas.
salsa,
dog.
yeah.
I don't want my money back.
Yeah.
Like that has happened. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if it still does this, but when I was Uber eating, when I was working for Uber Eats, when I would pick up from certain locations, it would tell me, "Hey, double check because este lugar tiene fama de no poner todo en la orden."
Or the drink.
Yeah.
Damn.
I even get warnings about clients sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, like, oh, this person has reported, has sent in multiple reports in the past. So maybe one of those people that keep reporting.
Yeah.
But I make sure that when I get there, I make sure
Take a picture of them.
I should. But no, I just make sure that I notice a lot of people just take random pictures, like just of the food. I make sure I include everything around, like everything. It's like, oh no, it's here.
Yeah.
We're
That
good.
shit pisses me off sometimes.
I would always get the door too when we would do it. What?
Because sometimes the app sometimes takes forever to load. Y ahí estás y tu teléfono está todo caliente because it's been on for like 4 hours.
I am.
Sorry, that was my story. I had no follow up to that.
I just hate when they deliver it and they put it outside the second door, and I'm like, God damn, now I have to go all the way outside.
Like they don't open the gate for
They don't go in, and it's like, man.
I think my least favorite one was when we would get like the apartment complexes and no, they wouldn't come down. Like
It was
like,
leave
like
at
guide
door.
you. Yeah. It's like leave at door or whatever. And like some apartment complexes are really hard to understand.
Yeah.
And I remember one time.
El que estaba aquí.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah.
And they like weren't answering.
Yeah.
Or, I don't remember what it was, but it was a mess. And at one point I was like, fuck it. I'm going to leave your food here. Like, come find it. Because like you're making me find your apartment and I can't fucking find it. So I'm going to make you come find your food.
Yeah,
I don't remember what happened. I think they ended up answering or something.
I don't remember, but I do.
Or we found
It was a few times. And it's always the freaking apartment complexes. Like, get your lazy ass
And
out.
they
After
never
that
tip.
day, I was like, the
Yeah.
same for
If
me.
you live in an apartment, you're an ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never tip.
Damn.
Ever. Just kidding. I do pre-tip the thing because I've heard that people won't get your order if you don't tip sometimes.
Yeah.
They'll just ignore it. I ignore the small ones.
Yeah, because sometimes it'll be like,
Damn,
Oh, because now you tip before?
You
and
Well,
Well,
not
you can
after?
put.
I never ordered
but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
So it'll send the order and like, for example, it says like, if it says like $4 for like a 10-minute drive, it's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, yeah, we would.
But if they
ignore the
give me
small
like
ones, too.
maybe closer to $10 for a 10-minute drive, it's like, oh, that's fine, I'll do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it tells you how much you're gonna get paid.
It tells you before you accept it. It tells you, oh, $3, and it's roughly
And it
20
shows
minutes.
you, and it shows
Yeah.
you the distance.
So when we were first doing it, I remember it wouldn't show you your tips until after the fact. Remember? Because we always said like, oh, cool, like we made this much. And then the next day it was like more. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, it was because the tips
Yeah.
would load after.
I think that's on Uber Eats. On DoorDash, it's right away now.
Oh, okay.
Unless they tip after.
Now, the last time I did Uber Eats, it does show you now if it has a tip included. I think it's more of a because there were so many smaller rides, like $5-10 sometimes, and people are like they're more prone to get it if it has the tip included.
Then
Yep.
that's interesting. And as you see, like this conversation could totally go a different way, but I'm kind of against that. Because if I'm going to tip you and you haven't brought my food, what happens when you bring my food and like you spilt my soup? Because that did happen to me one time.
Or you can adjust it after if you need
Yeah.
to.
Oh, you can?
You can
Oh,
report.
okay.
Yeah. But like in the beginning to like, I always make sure I give a good tip for my drivers just because I drive. So I know like a guarantee someone's going to bring it. And then they'll most likely take care of you, your stuff if you give a reasonable tip.
So what's a reasonable tip for you?
Depends on the order, right?
I always tend to do $5 minimum, like $5.
Damn, you rich.
I know.
But
God damn.
okay, so you tip $5, but when you get the tip, like what is like?
It ranges between like, I've gone in sometimes $1, but like, maybe it's like from like Panda Express to like a block down. So I'm like, oh, whatever. But
I guess what's your minimum for your ride? Like what are you?
I go
saying
based
no
off
to?
miles. So as long as I get $1 per mile, I'll be fine. Like I'm fine with it.
It works.
Everything included. But generally, I tend to stick anything around for the $10 rides. Like if it's double digit, I'll most likely get it. Unless it's like from here to downtown for like $10. Like no, thank you.
No.
But if it's generally within closer, like between the 8 and up, I'll take it automatically. If it's reasonable within this area.
When Mario and I, because we did it when we first moved out to the apartment a long time ago. When we first started doing it, we would always end up like really fucking far because we wouldn't stop accepting the orders, and it would just like we ended up like in La Jolla, what like I think like UTC area.
But it was like prime COVID.
Yeah, so it was good. We were
banking,
making
dude.
we were making really good money on it.
I think we were making like 30 an hour sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was pretty decent for just like driving around for a couple hours, and we would only do it for like 2-3 hours. Like we would do it for 2 hours, and if it was like good, we would keep going.
I think like Sundays we would do like I think the
like
major,
4
like
hours.
yeah.
Or like if we had plans, we'd like, oh, pues por 2 horas antes, and then we would go to the plans or whatever. And I remember being like, dude, this is good money. At one point, we were paying like almost our entire rent with just like Uber eating.
Oh.
If not half, yeah.
If not, because when we first moved out, we like did all this like financial plan. We're like, okay, if we do it and we can do half of the rent with like Uber Eats, then we don't have to make any like alterations to like our personal finances and like, you know, so that's why we started to do that. But at one point I was like, wow, this is really good. And then it started kind of like dying down. And then I think we just got tired of it. No, we were just like, yeah, I don't want to do this.
wasn't worth it
I don't think it's dying down. It was just more, there's a lot more drivers now.
Well, yeah.
That's it.
That's what it is.
And then I got the Jeep and it just didn't make
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
Oh yeah, once you got the Jeep, was like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. Porque we would just drive, we would do it to pay his gas, and I was like, well, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's better.
Like I'm just basically working as a favor.
Having a small car or electric car is probably the best way to go at it.
Yeah.
Mine's in between. It doesn't waste too much. It lasts the whole week. If I do it the whole week, it'll last the whole week.
How do you guys feel about the tip culture now, and in general, in every part of tipping, not just Uber Eats?
You have to really earn it.
Yeah. I
Have you always thought that way?
Yeah. Like the tip is extra, so it's the service. Like don't expect 15% just because you gave me my food. Like I need you to, like on Sunday when they get, and then they do it right in front of you.
Oh yeah.
It's like, but like that girl specifically, she was on it like the whole time except for your cheese.
Oh yeah.
That but you ended up getting it the first time you asked someone else, and then it was like, but she was on top of it.
And she was busy too. Like you also have to look at that, like what everything that's going on around them.
She's serving everybody's table, so everybody's gonna tip, right? So yeah, it's service. Like I've always thought it's service.
What about you, Jesus?
Yeah. As long as they deserve it. I mean, if I ever get crappy service, I'm down to not tip anything.
What about you? That was my next question. Do you guys ever not tip?
Starbucks.
Okay, yeah, I don't really tip at Starbucks either, but like restaurant, like, yeah, I guess. Okay, so you don't tip for the smaller things like coffee shops and stuff, but you'll tip for a restaurant for the most part?
For the most part, yeah. But like, let's just say if there's this breakfast spot that me and Sally like going to, and sometimes they're busy, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're good. And this last time they weren't that good. So I was like, nah, I didn't tip them. Like I paid what I paid, and it was just like, dog, like it's not my problem you don't get paid. Like,
and this is somewhere where you go often?
I'm not often, maybe like once every 2-3 months.
Okay.
But it's like, hey, if like I get that maybe you do make your life off tips, but this isn't a career, it's a job. And I mean, I get it. Some people can't get other jobs, but it's
no,
not
it's
my
still
problem.
the tip is extra. I get that. Yeah, I think I'm the only. Well, I've changed my point of view on it. Like I used to like not be able to tip. You know, like to me it was like you have to tip like minimum 15%, and if they're good 20. Like that was just like my mentality around it. But because I grew up, my mom and my stepdad were always really big tippers and like good tippers, I guess. But that was when like I didn't know what the fuck it meant, or like you know what I wasn't paying. So to me it was like whatever. But I grew up seeing that. So then I kind of like adopted that, and then like now in life, I'm like, no, you do, like you have to kind of earn the tip, you know? But for a long time, like I would always tip. I've never not tipped. Like I've gone down to tipping like 12%, and like that to me is like you fucking sucked. But I don't think I've ever not tipped.
And sometimes I've tipped before the actual thing. Like when I go to parties, like night parties, like weddings and stuff. Like like I'll slip them the first 20, and it's like, oh, why did I get good service? Well, I bought the service.
Well, that's what I do.
Well, you do. And I think in those situations, like that's how you're going to guarantee a good service, right? And I'm totally okay with that too. I think you are buying that good service, but you want it. Like at a wedding, like you want that. You don't want to have an empty drink. You don't want to have like just have to wait for someone to bring you a shot or whatever it is.
I did that at Issa's wedding. Shout out Issa. I was like, I know I'm gonna get fucked up, so I was like, before I get too plastered, I was like, here's your tip.
It was so funny though, because the guy looked so confused because Mario was like, that way. And then he just took out all this money and gave it to him. And the guy was like, what? Like, do I take it? It was really funny. And
But it worked. I mean,
Now you can suck my dick.
And
he was following us
look
everywhere.
for us at the bathroom, literally. But yeah, I mean, I feel like, truthfully, I think the tip culture has gotten like super out of hand.
Because now it starts. It used to start at like 10, then it went to 15, now 18, 20.
Yeah. And like the expectations behind it is like crazy, you know? And like people, so like restaurants now add like service charges to the majority of like good restaurants add a service charge to their
To the
total, to the bill. And that is technically the tip. But if you don't see it and they don't tell you, you're tipping double. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's been happening a lot. And like I'm one to go in and read reviews of restaurants that I want to go try and stuff. And it's like a lot of the reviews now are like ridiculous. Paying a 5% surcharge plus a service fee. And like they don't tell you, but that service fee is actually the tip because it says it in like little tiny font sometimes. Like not always. But for the most part, it'll say it at the bottom. And like I think that's ridiculous. Like the fact that the restaurant either doesn't make it bigger on the receipt or the people aren't telling you like, hey, because you're a party of 6 or more, the service charge was already added. Like you don't have to worry about tipping, you know? Yeah. Like I mean, that's
where did we go that
fucked up.
My brother almost paid extra. Wasn't it somewhere recent? I forgot. We went somewhere and my brother didn't know and he was about to put extra tip and we all told him like, no.
That happened at Mana, no?
Was it Mana?
I was like,
for
that
us,
sounds like familiar, but I don't remember.
But you didn't go. So
no.
I don't know.
Was it B-dubs?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, I've seen that. For the Disney cruise, actually, they automatically charge you gratuity. So, but they make it that way you don't have to tip at all while you're there. So like they charge, it's only going to be $200 for both of us for the whole week.
Okay.
We're like, that's fine. Because I mean, we have unlimited restaurants we can go to and bars and we just don't tip. It's just all included.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pause. Yeah, and then like, so right now, like you said, Starbucks, it kind of reminded me that like I always tip at coffee shops, like when I go before work, like in downtown and stuff. But for some reason,
how much?
$1. I always do $1, or like
but that's still like
$1 per coffee,
right? Your coffees are $5.
$20. 6, 7,
Oh yeah,
7.
that's true.
I'm a math person, bro.
I guess that's
gotta
true.
Make sense.
But like, I'm not gonna put 50 cents.
You're gonna put dick. That's what you get. Stay in school.
No,
That's the tip.
so the coffee shops has always like held a special place in my heart because I worked at a coffee shop and I get it. Like, es una chinga.
See, that's where you get it from.
Yeah. So like I get that. So I get the coffee shops, but I never tip at like fast food.
Yeah. You don't tip at McDonald's.
No.
And they're
they don't
giving
ask
you food.
for tip. But like the places that do ask you for tip, like was it Wings and Things or Wingstop?
Wings.
That ask for
They
tip?
both
Like, I don't
do
think
it.
I ever
All the
tipped
boba
there.
places, things like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
esas-
it's kind of like a barista too.
Yeah, but siento que es más chinga fast food que being a barista.
Yep.
You know, but I think it's just because like I emotionally connect to like the coffee shop.
But girl, you worked 4 jobs at one point.
I did.
You want money, hustle.
And I think that's why I tip always on my deliveries because I always do deliveries, so I know.
Yeah. Well, ever since we did the deliveries, I also now tip on deliveries.
Yeah.
Just make it reasonable for them. Like, hey, is this like? There's times where people just don't tip enough where they want me to go to shop to Vaughn's, pick up a bunch of stuff, and then take it to their house. I deny some of those. Like, nah, that's not worth it.
So then, okay, yeah, it's not because you like also want the tip, but technically, like you're already getting paid for the service, just like the people at the restaurants already getting paid for their service. So like, why does it make it different?
You get to choose. At the restaurant, you don't get to choose. If you're a waiter, you got to take that order. You can do it with a good attitude and good service, or not.
Yeah.
And you're going to get rewarded if you're good. You're going to get dick if you don't.
Yeah, that was not a big fight, but that was a thing when we first started.
You guys got into a fight. We're tipping, babe.
No, because I was huge on service. Because when I work with my dad, I don't get tipped on my work, and if I do, it's because we went like above and beyond. and it's because
or even a review.
Yeah, or even a review. People don't leave reviews unless we're doing a real shitty job. But it was a real big thing in our thing in our relationship in the beginning because I was more based off of service, and I think like growing up going to Tijuana, I was like you're used to a certain like vas a Tijuana a comer es muy diferente el servicio a si vienes a comer a un restaurante aquí en San Diego.
I still don't.
Like they cater to you a lot more.
Yeah. Remember when they asked us for extra tip?
Yeah.
Oh my God, where were we? La Cantina.
La Cantina de los Remedios.
Yeah.
The guys all like, can you guys
That
give
was
us like
wild.
20 more pesos
Yeah.
so we can split evenly? I was like, the fuck? I was like, I'm about to take 20 pesos.
For real.
How dare you?
That was
But
crazy.
yeah, so for me, it was always about service. I would never go like percentage based or anything like that, just because of the same thing. Like what you just said, was like sometimes you get waiters and they got like dicks up their asses.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I'm sorry you're having a shitty ass day, but I mean, you're at work. You know, I've had shitty ass days and I still got to fucking put a smile on my face, you know? I'm not over here talking to my boss like a dick, or I'm not cleaning your carpet like an asshole, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I still don't look at it that way, but I understand it, but to me it's just more of a like everybody has bad days.
Yeah.
And like maybe it's like that make it or break it for that person. And like I rather not be the break it. You know? Like I rather just be like, fuck it, whatever. If I'm going out to eat, I know that I also need to have enough money to tip. And if I don't have enough money to tip, then I just shouldn't be going. Again, if they're like really rude and like completely disregard you, there's obviously like levels to it, right? Mm-hmm. But to me, it's like if it was just not good, or they were just a little too slow, or they didn't bring my straw fast enough, you know, then it's like I'm not gonna dock them for that. If they were really fucking rude or like just didn't bring the food and stuff, then like yeah, I will. And I think that's why at the beginning it was like you would pick at everything, and to me it was like, oh.
Well, to me it's like, I get your point.
Yeah.
But like to me it's like when I work, like my work is service based, you know. So it's like I cater to my clients. Like I've moved them into their houses, and I went there for a carpet cleaning job. You know, I've taken out their trash. I've walked their dogs. I've literally I've kissed ass to a lot of my clients, and I don't get dick after.
Yeah, but you can't do things expecting things back.
I don't. But these people do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're going to the restaurant. They're expecting you to tip.
The majority of them, yeah.
And I get the whole, like, what Raul was saying, like, yeah, there's other jobs and stuff like that. But you chose this job, bro. You went into this job.
Sometimes you have to look at it like
a
billion different ways, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm going into
there's
this
a lot of ways we can
with a
look at
different
this.
mind. Like, maybe that's the only job they could get or can get, or the only thing that their, schedule allows them to do. You know, you never know, the other factors. But the point is like, this is still a job that you knew going into, that this is how much you're going to get paid. No one forced you into it.
Yeah. So now that you mentioned that, how do you guys feel about minimum wage at McDonald's being like fucking $25?
25 bucks.
Really?
It's like 20 something.
So
right?
it's supposed to go up to like 20, I think now.
Damn.
But gradually.
I don't want anybody to
up
have to
20.
fact check me. So
Well, I mean, they make enough money to pay it, right?
25? Dude, I don't mind.
Yeah,
taking it
but,
for 25.
I mean-
20 per hour, 20.
Oh,
20
never
per hour.
mind.
I mean,
So-
20 per hour, they make enough money. Dude, my
That-
order alone without even
Yeah,
the
they-
three other
But that's
family
like
members.
$5.
They
It's
do
a
make
$5
enough
increase.
money, but then you got to put it into perspective. It's like, in order for them to pay everybody 20 hour, that means everything's going to have to go up.
Well, things are going up.
But then again, they're already getting rid of like the people that you get the order from.
Oh, so you're
Right.
thinking
Oh,
about
there's
like,
less employees.
There's less
more
employees every
automation.
time. You know, everything's gonna get more automated.
Yeah.
Sarai just went to like Carl's Jr. by our house, and now you can order, and it's like talking back to you, but it's an AI.
oh shit.
So,
Really?
Yeah. So it's like
Now I
hey,
got to
like,
go order so I can.
So now it's they're getting rid of them, because it used to be like it wasn't people at that store, right? It's someone else somewhere else is taking your order, and then they put it in. Now it's just a computer taking your order. So eventually it's gonna get to that point where the robot's doing everything,
Like
right?
all automated, like all-
everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that is, from what I understand, the goal.
Like eventually.
Yeah.
But what about like restaurants? Like that's fast food.
I mean, it's gonna happen the same way.
You think so? Like
Unless like those gourmet stuff, like the. Like
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like a
specialty shit,
fancy like
a-
restaurant. Like we go out to
Like
like,
a
a
Ruth
steakhouse.
No,
yeah.
I feel like that will always.
Yeah.
But
You need,
even
like, that
Ruth Chris,
personal-
it's a chain restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a chain
It
restaurant,
is.
but like more specific, like that that restaurant's this chef's. Like you're going because that
like
chef
Italian.
is there, and that's why you go.
Sí.
Because you don't know what's gonna be on the menu. It's that chef, and he's good. But other places that are chain, it's gonna become robots.
Like a Texas Roadhouse.
I've never been.
Robots.
I've heard.
They just opened one. Let's
She
go.
always talks about it because in Colorado they were really
Yeah.
big, ¿no? Y siempre cuando habla de Texas Roadhouse se me hace agua la boca, dude.
Bro,
No, it's just the bread.
you just imagine like a plate of
Of, like,
barbecue.
yeah.
Just like
And then the rolls you said, no, they're
It's the
freaking
bread.
bomb.
It's the bread with the butter because the butter is really good. But if you like sweets, it's good because it's like a brown sugar cinnamony butter, and it's really good. And the bread is also a little sweet.
It's in Spring
and
Valley,
I remember, no, they opened over here off of Plaza Boulevard, or in Plaza. What's the other one? The one where there's a Walmart. We go
Highland?
to birria there. No,
Sweetwater?
Sweetwater, and it's like whatever.
National
Yeah,
City?
Sweetwater.
Like over there, yeah.
Highland.
Somewhere around
Highland,
there.
yeah.
Highlands, yeah. Somewhere in that area, from what I understand. But, I mean, I remember them having good prime rib, but I was also pretty young when I lived in Colorado, so who knows? Could be wrong now.
I was about to ask, you lived in Colorado?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No,
Really?
really.
Interesting.
I felt like you just
You
popped
popped up.
in. Like I
don't
think
know
you were friends with Osmark like middle school, but
No,
and
I wasn't
high school,
here in
like-
middle school.
nah.
I was
Or high school.
so I've known Brianna Muro since elementary, since
I
second
know
grade.
that one.
So when I moved back, it was my freshman year.
Freshman year.
But I moved back freshman summer into sophomore. So then I started hanging out with Brianna again because like I always kept in contact with her, and then that's how I kind of started like.
And that's
Brianna
how I
took
knew
me
you
to like
because
this kickback once.
Brianna was with Reina, and
all-
Reina
yeah.
was also with, and that's how I.
Yeah. So then it just kind of like trickled, and I don't know how we all ended up becoming friends. But yeah, I lived in
And I
Colorado
knew
for
Jesus.
like 7 years of my life.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
sick.
I mean, it was all right.
I mean, it's because I go hunting there.
Oh
so.
yeah. Yeah, I always said it, like I truly value the experience because I think if I would have stayed in San Diego the whole time, like I think I would be a very different person. So I like value what I learned being there, but I was really little when I moved. I was in 3rd grade. And then I would come back like every summer and every winter. So like I never felt like I really left, you know, like I was still very much connected to San Diego, but I was out there. And by the time it was time to move back, I didn't actually want to move back. Like the whole time I always wanted to move back to San Diego. And then when my mom was finally like, okay, we're moving back, I had just like finally met good friends and like was living my life, you know?
You got too comfortable. Let's go.
And
She had a
basically,
boyfriend.
yeah. The school that I was at was, it was like a preparatory.
She didn't say no.
I mean,
Fucking Liam's
kind
Hemsworth.
of.
But I love him, Mom.
No.
Just leave me here with him.
The school that I was at was like a preparatory school, but it was really small. Like there was probably 500 people in the whole school. And when I moved here, it was a fucking culture shock
yeah.
because there was like
It's like
500 people in
2,000.
just my class.
Yeah.
Like the teacher didn't give a fuck about who I was, you know? And over there, like the teachers knew their students. Like it was, and I went to that school from pretty early on, like I think I'm like 5th grade through freshman. So like I don't know, I feel like I was just used to that, you know? And like
Yeah.
when I got here, like teachers didn't give a fuck. The school was fucking huge.
Present, shut the fuck up.
So it was definitely a culture shock, but like looking back on it now, I'm grateful that we moved back because I
Yeah.
think my life would also have been very different if we would have stayed. But yeah, I lived in Colorado that many years.
Damn, that's
For those
cool.
of you that didn't know.
Now you know.
Funny story, one of my friends, when I told her, she thought I said Coronado.
Yeah.
And so when I said like, oh yeah, when I would fly back from Colorado, she thought I said like Coronado. And so she was like, that's so weird that she would fly from
Yeah.
Damn, you
Coronado.
rich, huh? You would fly from
And I
Coronado
think it took a while for her to like realize that it was Colorado.
I'm sorry, you take the landing strip from your backyard to land in downtown.
Ew, you guys drove into your city?
You couldn't just cross the bridge? It wouldn't have been faster?
Yeah, seriously.
Fuck that traffic.
But I've actually been wanting to go back because I feel like I did a lot of the like mountain stuff when I was young because we lived a little south of Colorado Springs. So like 2.5 hours south of Denver. Okay. And we would go to Denver all the time and we did all of the things, but like I don't really remember it, you know? But I do know that it's like a beautiful state and there's a lot of places to like go and explore. So I've been wanting to go back, not to where I lived. I don't think I would ever go back there, but definitely up north.
It was the first state to legalize now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I remember Colorado.
Jesus facts.
Funny. But yeah, and then I moved here and I was like, holy shit, the fuck is this?
Culture shock.
It really was. It was very different too.
Everywhere is very different outside of San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
LA can be similar, but it's
still
just
different.
so
LA's different.
No,
it's so big and so I don't know. I have an
Yeah.
icky feeling every time I'm over there.
Ghetto.
I know, I don't really like it.
And then it's crazy when you go east. Now that I've been going over there to Centro, Calexico,
Oh yeah.
so different too.
Yeah.
Whole lot less people, less crowded. Like it's just ranches and
Yeah, no, San Diego's definitely in their own bubble. Like California's in their own bubble, but San Diego's in a special bubble.
Yep.
I still
think
wouldn't
so.
trade it for like anything.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, not in the United States.
Just lower our rent prices and food and gas, please.
No, pues then everybody's gonna come to San Diego.
state taxes.
14.
Oh, okay, we good. Do you want to ask your?
My question?
Yeah, I'm like dying to know.
Fuck. Okay, I need to remember what it was. So Mario and I were talking the other day, and we've somehow got into like the conversation of fast food, and so like Mario loves Taco Bell, and I personally like hate it. Like I took one bite out of his Crunch Wrap Supreme the other day, and truly, sorry for everybody that loves Taco Bell, I thought it tasted like throw up. Like it was horrible.
I'm probably going after this now that we're talking about it.
No, I spit it out. Like that's how bad I thought it was. But I've never been a Taco Bell person. I just like, oh fuck it, let me try it to see if I liked it. And then we started talking about I like randomly was craving Popeyes, but it's also like not a place that I normally go to eat fast, like to eat, you know. So I asked if you had to choose.
5 fast food restaurants.
No, but if you had to get rid.
No, so you tell me, give me your top 5 restaurants, fast food.
Oh,
and
okay.
then get rid of 2 that you could never eat there
Okay.
ever again.
So top five fast food restaurants for you personally.
Carl's Jr., Five Guys. Specifically drive-through or
No,
like stuff like that?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Stuff like that works.
Was not
Like,
expecting the 5
wait,
guys.
So
taco shops
good.
count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I do have to say a specific
Nah,
taco shop?
just-
Yeah.
Okay, so Sayulitas.
Okay.
That's a staple. Those 3. I'll take. It's because I'm a burger guy. So Rally's and Wendy's.
Really? Okay.
In that order?
No.
Or you gotta rank them.
You can get rid of fucking Wendy's right away.
Okay. So that's the first one you get rid of.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
now you have to choose your last one.
The last one. So I said.
You don't like Wendy's that much then.
No.
Yeah, no,
It's
the Baconator's good though.
I haven't
You've
been-
never been. So
I've
Mario's
never been to Wendy's,
been to
bro.
Wendy's.
And
The
every time we
Baconator?
pass by the one that's by Target, I'm like, oh, I wish I
Baconator,
could get
bro.
one. And she's like,
just go
"Ew."
get a double or a triple Baconator.
I'm going right now.
It's
You're
Ahorita
gonna
no, you're in a challenge.
You're gonna
So-
clog your arteries so hard. It's gonna be
dude, you
so
can feel
awesome.
like your blood thickening, like
Yeah.
your heart's like working extra, like.
That's the best.
And you put ranch on it and barbecue or whatever you want.
And then you have to do the fries with the frosty. It sounds weird.
Yeah, well, I
disgusting,
always see
but
that,
it's-
but they never take me.
And then the spicy
You're
nuggets.
supposed to be healing my childhood traumas.
No, we're healing your
My gut.
Your gut, yeah.
And get rid of one more. So I have to keep Sayulitas because that's the only different one. Five Guys is expensive. Carl's Jr. can do me breakfast and damn. So I guess I'm Rallies. I'll get rid of Rallies.
You're getting rid of Rallies and
Yeah.
Wendy's. So you'll stick with Sayulitas, Carl's Jr.,
5 guys.
and Five Guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of those top 3, if you could only eat one for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
So I'm either going Carl's Jr. or Sayulitas.
Okay.
And that just depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Well, that
See,
sucks
so
now.
I'm going Carl's Jr. just because Sayulitas is always too much. Like whatever I order, I don't finish anymore.
So you keep Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
That's it. You can never eat at the
Yeah.
other ones. Forever.
And then if I had to nail it to like one thing that I have to eat from there, I'll have the breakfast burger. I can
Okay.
have that breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Extra large fries.
What about you, Jesus?
I can't pinpoint my 5, so and this is not my official list, but for sure my number one is always McDonald's.
Okay.
Taco Bell's on there. I wanted to add Wingstop.
Okay.
I also want to add Little Caesars.
Okay. Really?
I fucking love Little Caesars. At least the one by my house. And then lastly, I think I'm going to have to go with Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, yeah. Okay. Out of those top 5, 2 that you can never eat at again.
2 that I'll never eat at again. Probably Wingstop because it's only just wings. And at least the other ones have variation. And then, what did I mention?
McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wingstop.
Wingstop, I'm keeping
Little
Taco
Caesars.
Little,
Chick-fil-A.
I guess I'll get rid of Little Caesars.
Okay.
'Cause
so
they're
you,
only
you
pizza.
stick with Chick-fil-A,
McDonald's,
McDonald's,
and Wingstop.
Wingstop. No,
No,
you
no.
got rid of Wingstop.
Oh, sorry.
Chick-fil-A, McDonald's,
and Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
If okay, so out
McDonald's.
of those top 3, you get rid of McDonald's?
No, I'm keeping
You're
McDonald's
keeping
forever
McDonald's?
and ever. Amen. Dude, they have everything. Breakfast. I don't know. I go there and I make spicies.
What's the go-to order?
I always get the a McDouble, large fries, and spicy McChicken. And sometimes, if I'm really hungry, a Frappuccino or, a dessert on the side.
I guess they do
Ooh,
have
the
a lot
apple
of
McFlurry.
pies.
variation.
Yeah, the flurries,
McFlurry.
McFlurries.
So
Yeah,
it's
I'm
funny.
kind of hungry now.
I know, for real. It's funny because when I asked Mario, I think I gave you the 5. I don't remember you choosing your 5, but
You get what you get, babe.
Yeah.
Right?
I never even thought of Jack in the Box, and I for sure thought one of you guys was going to say Jack in the
No.
Box.
Nah,
I
Which
used to
is
work
funny
there.
because I never
don't
thought
think I
about
said
it.
Jack. I don't Jack in
But
Box
the thing
either.
is, Jack in the Box is just open when we're hungry. Like
Yeah.
at that point, when we have Jack in the Box, you have to think about it. It's probably midnight, past midnight,
Yeah,
and it's just there,
yeah.
and they're open.
I guess that makes sense. But yeah, when I did it, and I was like, damn, I didn't say Jack in the Box. Because which one was the one I got you with? It was like, you can never eat one of these again. And I said Taco Bell, In-N-Out, or Chick-fil-A.
No, Chick-fil-A wasn't on it.
Chick-fil-A
It was
wasn't on it.
In-N-Out.
Taco Bell for sure. In-N-Out, because you got rid of Taco Bell, but I don't
Yeah.
remember who the third one was.
Was it McDonald's?
Oh, it was Taco Bell, McDonald's, or
But there was 5.
no, but at the end there was these, because I kept trying to get you to get rid of Taco Bell, and you weren't doing it. So I was like going and going and going, and so finally it was In-N-Out, Taco Bell, or McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you got rid of.
I got rid of
Taco Bell.
I got rid of Taco Bell.
I didn't even get to add Cane's. Cane's is so good.
Damn, that's true. Do you want to add it? Do you get rid of it? Do you keep it?
No, I mean, it's in my top 10, if any.
But Mickey D's is number 1.
Mickey D's will always be number 1 in my heart.
Pau.
It's really easy for me because the only 2 fast food restaurants I actually like.
Better not say Panera.
Oh no, I actually don't. I mean, I'll eat it, but I don't really like it.
Overpriced hospital food.
I never thought of
It's like
like Five
Sprouts.
Guys or anything, but Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out are the only 2 that I actually enjoy. And then like we go taco shop, Lolitas. And like those would be my 3 hardest. And I truly have no idea which one I would get rid of because I love them all equally. Other than that, like you can get rid of the McDonald's, you can get rid of the Carl's Jr., the Wendy's, like all of that. I really don't care for it ever.
And then I chose Church's Chicken over Popeyes.
Oh yeah, the fuck.
Church's chicken crisp is different.
Yeah, it is. You see?
I don't
Church's
like
Chicken over Popeyes.
I
all
do
day.
like their panecitos though, but I also like Popeyes panecitos.
I do love Popeyes. The
It's
ghost pepper
good,
wings.
but I would much rather have Church's.
But Popeyes just has so much more. They have like the popcorn shrimp and the chicken sandwich.
But if you're going for the bucket.
yeah,
just
no,
for
I'm
the
talking about just straight
bucket, just
chicken.
Chicken.
well, no, that doesn't. You chose Carl's Jr. because they have breakfast and dinner. Like you can't.
Well, no, I chose Carl's Jr. because the breakfast burger is my favorite thing.
Really?
Just, I can eat that any time of the day.
Tengo hambre.
yeah.
Too bad. It's too late. We gotta go to sleep.
You can yell at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
It's too late for your after dinner snack. All right. Should we do a few?
You guys want to do a few would you rather's?
Jesus has the app.
Oh, yeah, I had one.
Well, I have a few.
Ooh.
Do you
that
want
I
to
wrote
restart?
down.
We're at 5 minutes. You want to just
Yeah,
restart?
I'll just
so that
restart
we
real
don't
quick.
have to.
Yeah, I forgot what day it was. Me and Pam were like, we're starving, so we ordered like a shit ton of wings from Wingstop, and then we ordered like 2 pizzas from Little Caesars.
What the
Like,
fuck is
bro, we're
wrong
gonna
with you
fucking
guys?
pig out.
And do you guys eat like that?
Yeah,
I feel like you guys
fucking
wouldn't.
love eating.
You know, I don't like. Not that I don't like. I'm not a big fan of Wingstop.
Nah?
No.
You gotta get it well done.
Se me
I
hacen
don't
muy
like Wingstop
salados.
ever since the other time we went. And
Oh,
they
we had that
fucking-
really bad experience.
He was a dick.
What? Oh, someone was a dick.
Yeah, so we ordered online.
Uh-huh.
And it said like 25 minutes for pickup or something. So like I always wait the 25 minutes and then go because it's never ready. Yeah. So we waited and then we went and we got there and they couldn't find our order. And I placed it like on their website and they're like, well, your order's not in the system. And I was like, well, I have a confirmation. So like, what do you mean? Right. And so they were like, oh, okay, well, we'll make it. So they like wrote it down on a paper. So I was like, okay. So then they took the order and then we sat down and like I was watching them and like they kept like bringing out orders and 40 minutes later like we still didn't have our order.
40 after the 25.
Yeah, 40 after like the 30, right? Because like it took us 10 minutes to get there or whatever. So then so I got up and I was like, hey, like just checking in, and they were like, oh yeah, they're gonna work on it right now. And I was like, all right, but like it's been 40 minutes and my order technically ordered this an hour and whatever ago, right? And he was like, they're working on it. And I was like, okay. So I went to sit down and like no salía. Probably another 20 minutes went by and I was like, hey, this is enough, right? And he was like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Your order didn't come through the system. And I was like, I get it, but I have a confirmation. I paid for it and you guys wrote it down an hour and a half ago and like I haven't gotten anything. And he was just rude and like he's kind of started like raising his voice. So I like was like, hey, can you please give me your manager's name and number? And he was like, I am the manager. And I was like, I don't believe. It was like a kid, right? And I was like, I don't believe you. And I was like, and if you are, there's someone above you. So please give me the information of the person above you. And he was like, I can't do that, privacy reasons. And I was like, the fuck? Like, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, no, we had the worst
Wingstop
experience.
and like the whole time, like nobody's fucking making our food. And I was just like, at this point I was hangry, you know, and I was like trying to be really patient. Like I get it. It was like a complicated situation, but like at the end it wasn't that complicated. Like you wrote it down, you made the order, and like that's it. And then one of the things was that one of our flavors was a flavor that they had like available online. It was a special flavor and they didn't have it in store. So he's like, well, we don't have that flavor here. And I was like, well, okay, then tell me that and I'll choose a different flavor. But he just wasn't making the food because they didn't have the flavor. I don't know. It just turned into this like huge fiasco.
And then I asked him I was like, you know what? Just cancel my order. Give me back my money.
And
he's like,
do
oh, I can't do that. I can't go into the system and I can't rewrite the system. And I was like, aren't you the manager?
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, but I can't do it. I don't have access to that. And I was like, okay, well, give me the franchisee's number. And he's like, I can't do that. And I was like, he was just being a dick. It was the worst Wingstop experience ever.
Where at?
The one on 8th Street. And 8th Street on Chula Vista, worst Wingstop ever.
Yeah. Don't go there.
I'm gonna clip that.
And then he gave us like our food. Like he was like, can I just like, what do you want? Like, what flavors do you want? He's like, I'm just gonna give you a bunch of wings and fries. And he did. Like, he grabbed the box and threw a bunch of wings in the box. But like,
no fries.
The way he grabbed it, grabbed all the oil. So like the box was like as he soaked in the oil on the underneath, and like the wings were soaked in oil. Like it was just nasty. He did give us the fries, and I don't know. It was really bad.
And then
experience.
we checked the bag, and then we had asked for extra ranch, and there was no ranch
Is
at
that
all.
What it was? I remember there was something that I had to go
Yeah,
back
she
for.
went back, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to go back in there."
And then I like tried reaching out to court. Like it got so bad and like escalated so much that I was like, "Fuck this! Like I'm gonna dedicate my life to like."
Oh yeah, and then we were sitting down, right, and then you hear the manager like talking to another coworker, and he was like, "I just don't know what the fuck they want us to do."
Oh yeah.
Like I was like, "Your job."
Yeah. That's true. That did happen.
Yeah.
And so then I like tried reaching out to corporate, but their phone number, like they never get you to anybody. It's just a machine like telling you like email or do this or do that. And I emailed them and they never emailed me back. I emailed again and I just never heard back. Like I never was able to get through to corporate. So I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Like I didn't want my money back. I just wanted them to know about this fucking kid. It was the principal at that point, but yeah.
They didn't have like a rating or anything like that?
You couldn't do anything.
You couldn't. No, you couldn't rate it because technically, well, no, you couldn't rate it. And then when I went into, I think I left a Yelp review. I think I did go in and leave a Yelp review. I don't remember anymore. So ever since then, we haven't gone back to Wingstop.
Damn, how long ago was this?
Like a few months ago.
No,
Yeah.
we're probably going on like a year.
Damn.
I don't think it was.
That's a
year.
big gap.
I
Couple
don't
months
think
to a
it's been
year.
couple months. It's been a while.
I could be wrong, but I don't. Think,
At least
yeah.
6 months.
Yeah.
I would say at least 6 months.
Damn, I don't know that.
I placed my order, went in, grabbed my order, went home.
Yeah, I mean, I've never
Usually-
had
yeah,
issues with
usually
it
we
before.
do. And
was just
usually
that
it's
manager.
Like done, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't even think he was the manager. I think he was just.
No, he was just a stupid kid that
Yeah.
didn't want to like have to contact his manager, you know, because the manager was obviously not there. So maybe he was like the shift lead, but like doesn't constitute you as the manager.
Yeah.
I know it's happened to me where I go get my order. Like I always order there, get my food, and then someone's like having your situation. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and we saw people come in and out
Yeah.
and like,
And there was a lot of people like having issues with like, oh, I placed the order, and so it wasn't just us.
yeah, it wasn't.
So I
But
mean,
we were the ones not getting our
Yeah.
order, and it
Happened to
wasn't
me
complicated.
At the bank today.
At where?
At the bank.
Really?
Yeah, so the lady in front of me, she's like, I don't know why you guys are making me count this money when you guys got machines. And then they passed me. I was like, damn, that sucks.
That's funny. All right,
Anyways, got some would you rather's.
let's do it.
Would you rather
I'm
be
sucking it.
Would you rather be on death row for a crime you didn't commit and the most important person in your life is free, but they committed the crime? Or be free, but the most important person in your life is on death row for a crime that you committed?
Damn. So, damn. Well, Emma's underage. She's not going to die. You're going to be on death row for a long time, girl.
So take the fall.
So take the fall.
Yeah, I'll take the fall.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
take the fall.
Take the fall.
Yeah.
Damn.
If Emma kills someone, I'm taking the fall.
What's your answer?
Bye. And just no, I'd probably take the fall too.
Take the fall.
I just saw it and I was like, damn, that's a.
It
gotta
is hard
take the
though,
fall.
because
I can't have someone else take my blame.
Would you have them like.
Like
no,
my-
but it's not your blame.
No.
No,
No,
but let's say if the
like-
other person had to die because
Yeah.
of my crime, I can't have someone
That was
else.
the vice
Oh,
versa.
yeah.
I can't have someone else.
If
Take
you,
the fall for
if
me.
Yeah,
you
take
take
the
the blame, are you having them like recharge you with a shit ton of money every week?
Oh, like your commissary?
Yeah, your commissary.
Hopefully, bro.
I mean, you can't do anything. You're inside the pen.
And you're going to death row, so
I mean,
Do
but
you even
death row
get
takes a
commissary?
while. Yeah.
I'm sure you do. You're just kind of there, no, until
Yeah.
it's your turn. Then they give you your last dinner. What would be your guys' last dinner?
The McRib, baby.
A McRib? Is that what
McRib
you-
meal, extra large fries, Coke
I
Zero.
actually really like the McRib too.
Dude, it's so good. Extra onions.
My last meal, a badass steak. I'm leaving this world with gout.
they'll be like, we can't strap him to the chair.
Or Baconator, because you haven't tried it.
Ooh, yeah.
The one time you get to
Imagine he
try
has it and he doesn't like it.
Probably a steak,
Fuck.
some onion rings, a root beer float.
Have you seen? There's a guy that does YouTube videos that all he does is make or buy the last meals of every person and he rates them.
Really?
Yeah, it's just shorts.
It's a
Yeah.
good segment.
Or he might have videos, but I just see it on shorts.
Yeah, look at it.
I definitely want a box of crumble cookies there.
Oh,
That would be your last meal, crumble cookies?
Part of my last meal.
part of it.
Oh,
I'm still
word.
thinking about the rest.
Were we the
of it.
ones that talked about, or I don't know if I saw on a podcast that each cookie is like 2,000 calories?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as
I don't
bad
know
as
if
the
we
one-
talked about it, but yeah.
The ones that I was eating,
Oh
Your
my God.
fucking after workout.
bro, there was like 3 weeks, GB, that I was like, why am I gaining weight? Like nothing's happening in my diet. I'm working out hard. And I was eating these cookies that this bodybuilder, his wife makes. I didn't pay attention to the calorie intake from those, but I was just having a cookie, which was probably like the size of both
It's
my
a pretty
fists, like
big
that,
cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with a protein shake after every workout at night. So I was like, why am I gaining weight? And I was gaining like a pound a night.
Oh shit.
A pound a day. So for 3 weeks, put at the end, I was 20 pounds heavier. Like my shirts were fitting hella tight. Like the belts were like, what the fuck? Each cookie was like from 1,000 to 1,500 calories.
God damn.
Out of the protein shake, which is another 200 calories, I was
Yeah.
putting 2,000 calories in my system before
At
going to
night.
bed.
Damn.
And then like sometimes I would like make like a milkshake with my protein shake, like with milk. So like, bro, it was
Bro.
ridiculous.
It's healthier to eat a bag of hot Cheetos than a stupid
Legit.
cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so there's this thing. I don't think we talked about it. I think you heard it somewhere or maybe we did, but Crumble sells a cookie cutter because technically a serving of the cookie of that cookie is a fourth of the cookie. That's one serving. So yeah, they end up being like a crazy amount of calories, but it's funny because whenever we go, like I always go for one specific cookie because I love their chocolate, their milk chocolate chip cookie. So when they have it, we'll go, and then Mario's gonna get one. But then like if you get the box of 4, you technically get the 4th one for free. So like we're only buying one more cookie. So we always end up with the fucking box of 4 cookies. And we cut them in 4s, but then I end up eating a full cookie because I try each cookie. But in my head, like it fixes it because it's a different cookie, you know? So it's
Girl
only
Girl math.
it's girl math for sure. But it's crazy how much sugar they have. But yeah, like calories in general. But yesterday we went to Costco, and I don't know if you guys saw that Costco has a cookie now. Their food court, yeah. They sell a cookie now. It's not their cookie like from the inside cookies that they have. It's like a big ass cookie like this big, but it has 750 calories. It's pretty big, but I mean, you can eat it. Like you'd probably eat like 5 in a city, you know, like you can eat the whole cookie. But I'm like, imagine like knowing that cookie had 750 calories.
That's crazy.
Like, it's a whole ass meal. It's almost my full calorie consumption of the day.
We were waiting for my car because I want to go take her for a tire rotation. And we were in line, and she's like, "Oh, let me just get one cookie." And I was in the back, like, "What?
Just one?
Just one? What the fuck?"
And
And
we were sharing.
and like the transaction was like super quick. And the guy didn't even give me time to be like, "No, 2." Like it was like, "Okay,
You
1," and then he
could've
like turned
said.
around, and then she paid, and like I was like fucking mind blown, bro.
And a hot dog.
No, you could have said because you paid, so you could have been like, "Can I get another one?"
And then I go, she's all fucking happy, bro, with her fucking cookie. And then I was like, all right, well, I guess you're gonna enjoy your cookie. And then she's like, oh no, we're sharing this. It's 780 calories. And I was like, God damn. We would have gotten 2.
I was like, I'm looking out for you. Because I would have ate the whole cookie. Like,
Yeah.
I love cookies. So I would have ate the whole thing. But I was like, no, like, we're going to share this cookie because there's no way that I put this into my body. And then, like, to top it off, we waited forever for his
Fucking
car.
2 hours.
Like, I
in my
never
car.
knew that an alignment took that fucking long. So I got the cookie towards the end, thinking that the car was almost ready, but it wasn't. And so we probably waited like another 40 minutes, and I just held the fucking cookie in my hand. It was the hardest 40 minutes because I didn't want to eat it until after dinner because it's part of my, like, the way that I eat. Like, me lo como de postre, but I don't want to spike my glucose. So I just stood there with the cookie, like, the whole 40 minutes, and it was warm. You don't understand how hard that was. It was a really hard 40 minutes.
Damn, now I want a cookie.
And then I was fucking hungry too. Yeah, anyways, the cookie's good if you guys were wondering. Go get it. I saw this guy on TikTok.
Oh, I'm going to Costco tomorrow.
I saw this guy on TikTok buy 2 cookies and then he bought a sundae and made it an ice cream sandwich. But if fucking imagine,
That's like
how much is that? 750.
3,000 calories.
The ice cream is 500 calories.
So 750 times 2, 1,500 plus another
So 2,000
600.
calories. Pues ahí está, con tus 2,000 calories
Your
de
daily intake.
Yeah.
la galleta y el protein shake. Anyways, I don't know how we ended up on cookies.
Less
your,
crumble.
The crumble
crumble.
cookies, yeah. Did you have more would you rathers?
Yeah, I did.
We kind of derailed.
Unless I have one too.
Okay, go. And then we can
Would
back
you
to
rather walk around the mall naked or walk around the workplace naked?
Fuck.
Damn.
So you're
The
gonna be
mall.
like the Bender guy from the Bass Bro Shop. Did you guys see that? The guy that jumped into the
Into the
pool?
pond?
Yeah, all
I didn't see that
naked.
shit, no.
I forgot where it was, but it was what is it that fish brand? The Bass Pro
Bass
Shop.
Pro,
Pro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone like literally.
Like they have a river in their store or something?
Yeah,
Or like
they have, like-
a fountain.
It was like a series of events. First, he crashed his car outside in the parking lot
Was he
into a
high?
light. I think so, into a lamp pole, and then he got naked. He ran into the mall, And then there's like a big aquarium, and he just jumped into it, and he was just like, and it's like a see-through aquarium,
Yeah.
so everyone can see him naked. And he,
Well, it's like that guy at Disneyland.
Bro.
yeah,
Oh.
kind of like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The It's a Small World.
Yeah.
Part. Damn, that one's really hard.
The mall, just because I
guess.
have to see the people at work again the
True.
next day after that.
The mall right when it opens. There's nobody there.
Yeah, I would go mall.
Mall on Black Friday.
Black
Damn,
Christmas.
Black Christmas.
Just
Imagine.
run through it. That way no one can really recognize you. Just going through
Super
the crowds.
speed.
Imagine someone trips you, bro.
Oh, that's funny. Raul, did you have any?
No, I was waiting for Mario's.
Oh,
Okay. Would you rather come every time you fart or fart every time you come?
fart every time I come. La risa que le da.
That's how I imagined it.
Or
Why are you laughing like that?
because it's you. That's who he's imagining. Just like, ooh, babe, you came, huh?
Oh yeah, comfort me, girl.
Oh my god, this
She
is
come for
really
daddy.
uncomfortable really fast.
Damn, that caldo
You guys
tlalpeño busting.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Fart when I come. Yeah, that'd be nice. It's gonna be
Wait,
weird though. You're just
fart-
like, it says you
fart
fart
when you
when you come, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fart
So
when
you-
you come or come when you fart.
Come every time you fart or fart
So
every
it's
time you
always the same, isn't it?
come every time you fart or
No.
fart every time
Well,
you come.
do you fart more or do you come more often?
True.
Yeah, I rather.
Have some dirty pants. If I came every time I farted.
Fart. Yeah, exactly. That'd be a problem. Just like, there we go again.
I see the problem.
Carrying jeans around with
When
you
we have
everywhere?
friend parties because we're all pretty comfortable with each other.
Oh my
Just
god.
like everybody's just like,
Farting and coming at the same time. That is horrible. Anyways.
I got one more. Get drunk from one drink, or never get drunk no matter how much you drink.
never get drunk no matter how much I drink.
No, that's dangerous.
No.
So
No,
no,
but you never
never
gonna
get
get
drunk.
drunk.
I know, but you die of liver failure.
Oh,
I
no,
said
yeah,
kidney, but
I
I
would
meant liver.
get drunk off of one drink.
Yeah, me here. It's me same
Me
here.
here.
I feel like I would save a lot of money too.
Yeah.
No,
I have a good time
rather
from the very
never get
beginning.
drunk.
Like after that shotgun, I already been like, oh yeah.
Just so
Or-
wild.
I just
Farting
Never.
and coming everywhere.
Yeah, I'd rather never get drunk.
just drinking, farting, coming.
Okay, I got one more. Would you rather spend a day wearing wet socks or with popcorn kernels stuck in your teeth?
Fuck.
Shit sucks.
A day with wet socks or
Or
Popcorn
popcorn kernels
kernels
stuck
in
in your
my
teeth?
Just one day, or forever.
Just one day.
Yeah, just one day.
I'll do the kernel.
is it a kernel or multiple kernels?
A kernel.
A kernel. I
Like
go
that
for
one,
a
like in the
kernel.
back. that you
I'd
can-
rather do the socks because then you're just gonna be like the whole time, you know, like going
Fuck
after
it
it.
for a day.
Yeah,
And
I've
wet
had it.
socks just
I've gone to the movies in the morning, and then I have that kernel stuck in the whole day until I get home and I can floss.
I go for the kernel.
Kernel.
The wet socks is horrible.
Sounds
Horrible
horrible.
feeling.
yeah, it sounds horrible. I don't know. Like I've had sweaty socks, you know, but
Yeah, but
No,
the
but
I
like
don't know if like
soaked.
soaked wet.
Kernel's
right?
just uncomfortable. Like it's just.
So is the
yeah.
wet socks.
And you're just like Raul
Just
said. You're just.
Think of all the fungus that's gonna grow,
Ew, that's true.
and then
Then
your
all-
socks
then
are,
your-
and then your feet being wet all day. It's gonna make
You
your
have
feet
fungus
soggy.
toes.
It's gonna be all viejito.
But just one day.
Yeah, I still feel like I would go socks.
I don't
I go
know. A
for-
day of that. I don't know. Seems like an issue the next day.
Yeah, I go kernel.
You probably have to throw away your shoes.
You know why it doesn't bug me? Because when I work with my dad, my shoes are always wet. My feet are always wet
That's why
'Cause
your
of
feet
sweat.
are always stinky.
because of sweat and because of the solution.
Take them off.
Cleaning people's
Barefoot?
house barefoot. What are you doing?
What did you choose? You said wet
Yeah, I
socks?
said wet socks.
You said wet socks?
Yeah.
All right, no. I go Colonel.
Cool.
All right.
Is that it? I don't have
Yeah.
any.
That's it.
No worries.
Did you have any?
I had one that I had told Sarai. So, would you rather be able to eat whatever you want and nothing happens? You don't gain weight. You
Okay.
don't
That one.
lose weight.
Wait.
So, right? Nothing happens. Or have unlimited money to spend, but you can't spend it on making yourself thinner.
Wait. So then are you like obese?
Well, no, but you just kind of have to.
Deal with
Like,
the
deal
Live with the
consequences.
Yeah.
consequences.
So can you spend it on the gym?
Yeah.
You just can't like go get a surgery.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, money.
You're taking money?
Yeah.
I'm taking money.
Taking money?
Damn, I would never be fat.
Never be fat.
I mean, but you can.
But you can work out.
You're gonna have so much money that you don't even have to worry about like whether you need to go work out or
You
not
could-
because you have free time now.
Yeah. You don't have to go to work.
Unless you create your own business, or you continue with the pod full time. You know.
But will I work out? Like if I had that much
That's
money,
exactly what it is. Would you guys actually?
I would.
I know you would.
but or will I spend it?
If I
on-
don't
or would
have-
you just be gaming a lot?
If I don't have to work, I'm gonna schedule myself like a routine like in the mornings. Like I see those wake up with me videos. 'Cause
Bro,
those
you
people-
work from home and you don't wake up early right now.
Yeah, but I work.
Girl, you work from home.
But I work. That's the point. Like I have something to do. Or if I just didn't have anything to do, I'd most likely put a routine in.
You definitely have to spend some money on a therapist, because not working and just having like nothing to
Hello,
do with
freedom.
unlimited money is like, it can be the devil for sure. But you'd have to like be disciplined with yourself. So if you feel like you have the discipline, take the money. If you don't, then
Take
be
the money.
poor and skinny.
Go to the
Well, I didn't say poor. Like, let's just say nothing changes.
Like this is your life.
You like your financial status as of right now. You just can eat whatever you want and you don't gain weight. Or
Do you get
nothing
sick?
bad. Nothing bad happens to you off of a meal.
That one is hard.
You can eat
I still
medium
take the
rare
money.
chicken.
I would start vlogging Disney stuff, going to the parks or different stuff, finding
Like
things
Disney?
to, yeah, like just vlogging my trips to Disney.
Eating all their food,
Yeah,
But, then
but
you're gonna
gaining the
get
weight.
fat.
but I'm gonna
You're
be
not gonna
walking
f-
at the
you're
theme
not gonna
parks.
fit in the cart. You're gonna be like, sorry, sir. Gotta get off.
No, I'm gonna be walking around in the theme parks.
But eating, so you would still. It's like counterintuitive.
Huh?
'Cause
I
you
have
would
to
be
eat.
eating, but I don't know. I feel like
So?
you would be eating so much.
So what
Well,
do
he
you
didn't say
choose,
he was
Mara?
gonna stuff his face. He just said he was gonna eat.
I would
there.
be fucking stuffing my face if I had unlimited money. At Disneyland, buying all this shit, healing all my traumas.
You could only
Had a
do that so much.
5 chimichangas now.
I think you can only do it for so long, and then you'd be like, all right. I
Ne-
tried all the Disney food.
Then you go to Walt Disney, and then you try their food. Then you go to Japan, China, everywhere.
I still take the money.
Probably
Yeah.
money.
You're taking money?
Probably money.
All that for you to say money?
Yeah, we needed clips.
If you would have said something else, maybe, but I'll take that money. I'm not like that kid. I'm not gonna give it back.
What about you?
Me? No, I'm taking the food.
You take the food?
Yeah, 100%. I hate the gym.
Really?
I hate dieting.
I never imagined you.
See, that's the issue too, because it's like
sucks. But see, I'm disciplined. I just do it.
Yeah.
At this point, I just do it because I know I like doing it. No, I don't like doing it. I just
you
do
know
it.
you like to eat.
Well, you like the result.
Yeah. Which is, I'm still fat.
Fit.
Yeah, I don't have any today. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right.
I didn't prep any would you rathers.
And on that note, send in your fucking comadreandos.
Yeah.
Send it in.
Pretty
Send it
sad.
She needs clips.
Y'all are failing me. There's like not enough in there.
Yeah,
to
that's what
read
she
them.
said.
She ain't farting.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Fart
send in
for
your
daddy.
comadreandos for next week. Oh no, next week.
Then-
You see, this is the problem. You guys didn't send in your comadreandos, and now you're not gonna get comadreando for like a month.
Yeah. Ish.
Damn.
Y'all fucked up.
Sucks to suck. See y'all in a month.
But
we
anyways,
have some
guys,
surprises for you.
Yeah.
Enjoy the game.
But I better come back a month from now with a shit ton of
for real.
comadreandos.
We better have to pick and choose.
Yeah. I'll read them all. Just kidding.
Did she keep the guy?
I know, suegra lover, suegro lover. You know, we never heard back from the suegro lover.
No,
He got
I
cut
think
up.
they all got caught.
Maybe.
They all
Well, the
got
suegra
caught.
lover's having a baby. They didn't invite us to their fucking
Baby
baby
shower?
shower.
Gender reveal.
That's fucked up.
Damn.
I would have
I
kept
was
it
gonna invite you to my
anonymous.
wedding. Yeah. Send your comadreandos, guys.
Send them in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share,
You
comment.
didn't say that today.
I did not. She
No,
just said it
you're
for
supposed to say it in the beginning.
But you remind them.
Or
Yeah.
towards the end. But you didn't remember towards the end. You waited till the very end.
me. But like they said, they said if you're already here this long, you should already be subscribed,
Yep.
liking, sharing.
You should.
And you guys aren't liking. You guys aren't liking. I see you guys.
We should probably start
I
saying
see
it.
you guys in the YouTubes.
We'll
on
remind you
YouTube.
next time in
Yeah.
the morning. I mean, in the morning.
I was
In the
like, you
beginning.
ain't like-
Do you guys need an incentive? Like, do I need to start shouting you guys out on the pod?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm not shouting people out if they're not liking, commenting, subscribing,
Well, yeah,
sharing.
they would have to like or comment in order.
Like or comment, and you'll get a shout out.
No, they had to comment. Not
Comment.
like, they had to
You'll
comment.
get a
I'll
shout out.
send you guys a picture of GB's
Underwear.
R2D2 tattoo.
It's on his butt.
It's on the Patreon.
But all right, guys. Anyways, do you have a Jesus code?
Break.
No, I didn't get
No
one.
Jesus go today.
No Jesus code either. We're failing you guys.
It was a sad.
For real.
We have a lot going on, guys. We're here,
Yeah, it started off really weird. I broke the tripod somehow,
and it
and it just
stressed him
fucked
out.
with my vibe. But anyways, guys, live your best life. Fight your fears. At the end of the day, the only thing that you regret are the things that you did not do. So Vive con Huevos, guys, and send us some money because I need a new tripod.
What's a tripod company? Y'all sponsor us.
For real. Anyways, guys, we love you. We out of here. Peace.
Bye.
Later.
Live with eggs.